Alright, the record button has been hit.
Well, what do you want to do?
I guess you said we were going to leave off with Nord first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone has to meet a kobold, and then we have to hear the ranting of a Cthulhu worshiper.
Yep.
Well, that's what you think. But anyway,
Oh, that's what I know, motherfucker.
so Nord walks up.
A worshiper of some type of eldritch horror.
So Nord walks up to the cage with the kobold in it, and you'll see that the kobold is still peeking its head through the bars and just observing everything.
I click on it and dice roll. That's not suspicious at all. Okay. I'm going to kneel down very carefully, and because I do not speak Draconic, actually, no, I do.
Okay, go
You
on.
took it specifically for this Kobold Psychic, remember?
Oh, I don't think I speak this. I'll be damned, I do. Can't explain that one thematically. I'm going to, in Draconic, ask, "Are you okay, friend?"
The kobold will look up at you and they will kind of just stare for a moment before opening their throat and then really raspy, uh, almost decayed sort of voice. Hello. I am okay.
Thunk throws Nord his water skin.
I'm going to let you out. If you try to attack me or eat me, he gets to eat you. Pointing to Thunk.
That will not be necessary.
Glad to hear it, and I will open the cage.
The kobold will kind of not fully realizing that they're finally out of the cage, will just kind of slowly move out while glancing around.
Quick side note: what would be my character's feelings towards a kobold, considering they're kind of dragons, and my my homeland's relationship with the Dragonborn Empire?
It's
I
not
think
great,
I think kobolds are more lizards than
but
actual close to dragonborns.
they
Here would be the question: is like, are they part of the Empire, or
they would be more of a slave slash servant caste.
Yeah, even among draconic kind, kobolds are considered the lowest of the low. They are slaves.
They are
Yeah,
lesser
my,
beings.
my character would know that?
yeah, they're considered trash amongst the Dragonborn Empire, and while some Dragonborn are more kind to it, those Dragonborn are ones that are usually not part of the Empire.
Okay, so no problems with me and the kobold. Cool.
Not really.
Funny enough, if this kobold's in a cage getting experimented on, it was probably the fucking Empire that sent him here.
Dead man will. Okay. I will hand him the water skin. Do I have and a ration? Down.
Okay. He'll slowly sip on the water and you'll see that he physically restrains himself from basically gulping all down in one and will drink it slowly.
Remember, Nord, you also have some of Thunk's kick-ass barbecue from 2 nights prior.
I'm
Yeah,
giving him the ration for a reason.
Okay.
As Renji's trying to pull the fat guy to a room upstairs to start interrogating him, he'll just look over at the kobold and be like, "Go ahead and drink and eat as much as you want. We have plenty."
You'll see a look of recognition in the kobold's eyes. And it will sort of not completely bow, but lower its head.
I'm still in
Reverence.
human form.
Yeah, but it knows what it actually knows what you are.
I
Kobolds
just
have kobolds
I,
have a keen sense of smell like you do.
I just glare my eyes at him in a look of no need. Like, stop, you don't need to.
You're gonna blow my cover, you
Okay,
asshole.
so the kobold kind of lowers its head a bit, then sees a glare, and then jerks back up. So, and then just starts.
Thunk,
Continues
help
eating
me,
and
this guy's
drinking.
fat as hell.
Alright, alright.
I'm just gonna give him a
Thunk
head
goes
pat
and gives him a hand lifting this fat bastard up the stairs.
and then I'll go over to the totally not Cthulhu man. Chew, goddammit. Chew before you swallow.
No, that's
Stop
my
dying.
that's my sore throat from yelling friggin' all day long at work.
As Thunk is carrying this fat man up the stairs with Renji, he's going to look at Debanon. Tiny dwarf friend, keep an eye on strange rat man over there with Nord.
Sure.
Once Nord's
Yep.
done with talking with him, though, we'll need you upstairs. You're one of the only people that can wake this guy up and fix his broken limbs.
He just gives a thumbs up.
Thunk
You will
smiles at
also,
the mention of
you will
broken
also,
limbs.
yeah, you will also realize he does not currently have any broken limbs.
I was gonna say Thunk's gonna smile at the broken limbs part. Because
the troll will also help you tug the man a little bit of the way before realizing that you have it. He will, however,
orcs, baby. We get powerful build.
mhm.
Fucking Orc picks up the fat guy, just throws him over him like a sack of rice. Yes.
Pretty much. Powerful build. I can lift if as if I was one size creature larger than what I currently am. So technically I have the carrying capacity of a large creature instead of a medium.
Okay, go off.
I can carry this human with ease.
I could carry maybe an infant if I was lucky.
Kaznasis will go around healing everybody's wounds as well.
This is when you find out he has a thing called Pudgy Build, where he counts as a large-sized creature.
Did I not get hit once?
Yeah, I get healed.
Or did I heal myself? I did something.
The only creature that got close enough to hit me met a very violent end very quickly.
The creatures that
So-
got close enough to hit me almost killed me.
Yeah.
The Thunk's brother kept us all pretty topped off.
True.
I'm not sure what language to address this creature as.
Didn't
So
he address us in common?
No, you heard his voice inside your heads.
Ah,
Should we try and grab what the fuck's the name?
Also, be aware, this guy made Thunk's god uneasy.
which is surprising.
Not
Thunk
the only
hasn't
one.
tried to kill him because of that.
Should
I'm
we
gonna start
try?
with this.
Okay.
In Undercommon, are you alright?
Yellow eyes stare back at you, and the rat can opens its mouth and speaks back in Undercommon. Yes.
Oh, that's useful. Normally, Cthulhu worshippers only speak deep speech.
Oh.
Unless he's a warlock of the the great old ones. And in which case that
I also speak
telepathy makes
Undercommon.
sense.
if
Fuck yeah.
if I release you, are you going to remain calm?
Yes.
Good.
Because if not, we could kill you. You know, if you didn't remain calm, like we just killed that guy, and we could kill you pretty well. So
Brent telling the future, the like in campaign BMG, we can kill you.
So, Deb, do you examine the cages?
yeah. I'm looking. That's what I've been doing. I've been looking at them.
Okay, so roll me an investigation check on the cages.
Okay, I rolled fucking shit last time, so let's hope. Pray to the gods who don't believe in. Fuck yeah!
Okay, so you'll notice this about the cages, is that all of them look like normal metal cages except for the one that he's in. That
Oh.
one is covered entirely in carved runes.
Dude, can I suss out what the runes are
You
for?
can roll Arcana on the runes. Yes, you can.
Come on. Hog
Okay.
champ, my dude.
You will know what the runes do. The runes absorb magic and stop magic from being cast while you're in the cage.
They're anti-magic.
Yeah.
I just kind of turned to Nord.
They're anti-magic runes, yes.
I turn to Nord and I say, in common, not undercommon. You know, maybe. I mean, maybe still release him, but maybe don't, because like he can't cast magic while in there. So maybe if we want to talk to him, maybe talk to him while he's in there, and then let him out afterwards, so that like he can't like cast spells on us, because he might be really cool and powerful, but I don't really know.
Please release me.
You can speak common too.
His yellow eyes look at you. Yes, I speak many languages.
What languages don't you speak?
Not many.
Do you have like a list, or?
I speak common, abyssal, dwarfish, deep speech, goblin, infernal, gnomish, undercommon.
Also,
You know-
Elvis and Sylvan, he can't speak,
And
yeah,
orc.
and
and
or
he can't
Yeah, we
speak
both
my
know his orc.
language.
I know nothing that you can't speak. Good job.
Thunk
I
knows
clap for
2
you.
languages he can't speak.
3. Sylvan, Elvish, and Orc.
No, Thunk knows 2.
Oh, fuck you.
Celestial and Orcish.
Oh, Celestial too. You really, you don't actually know, like, there are many that you don't know.
I have, I think, 3 he can't speak.
I have none, but, like, that's not the point.
I may not be able to speak them, but I can read them.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he's got Eldritch. Oh.
I have some books that I, like,
Yep.
can't read, and I've been trying to translate, but I can't read them. You should help. You might be evil. I shouldn't be talking.
Never mind. I have 4 languages he can't speak.
And do remember, these are only the ones he's told you he can speak, so...
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
trust him.
You'd,
He
Anyway.
seems right.
He's got the Eldritch Invocation Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
If
I'm
you...
gonna open the cage.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm taking, like, a step back.
Whoever is slurping through the straw, move it away from the mic.
It's clearly Bryn.
I am drinking from a can of Coke. There is no straw here.
so you go and open the cage.
Yes.
Okay, you open the cage, and he his little bow of thank you and slowly walks out of the cage. Purple robes and tail gliding along the floor behind him. And as soon as he's out, he closes his eyes and his hands fall to his sides, where before they were clasped together, and they're splayed out slightly from his body, and he just closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. Then he raises his hand, and in a swirl of green eldritch magic, a staff appears in his hands.
Whoa.
And then it transforms itself into a one-handed wood cane, which he brings around and rests in front of him. And
How'd
rests
you do
his
that?
small body on. Magic.
Like what magic? Like there are many magics. What magic?
Eldritch ancient magic.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
AKA borrowed magic.
I just remember where I recognize his token from.
Oh,
A very old kids movie.
indeed.
What movie? What?
I'm blanking on the name of it, but I know the movie.
Okay.
Brent's too young to know it.
Yes,
Probably.
she is. It's the legend of no, not the legend. The secret.
Legend of Zelda.
The secret of this word, which I forgot how to pronounce because it's been for ages. Since I
Secret
was
of
on
this word.
Nim.
Yeah,
Nimha.
The H is silent.
yeah.
Nimha.
Anyway,
The-
the rat.
I can simply say the amulet he's holding in that picture is quite important.
So
What picture?
The token. Am I the only one that looked at this token and noticed he's holding a giant red amulet?
I thought it was an apple.
You're gonna make me zoom in. DM, if you shift click on a token, it should zoom in.
Oh, fuck.
No, it didn't work. Goddamn it. Gonna make me
Who's Mike?
Mike, go burr.
It's not the mic, it's Discord.
Howling
If
at the moon.
you can see it clearly if you zoom into 200%.
Sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon.
dropped out for a second there.
Yeah, I see it.
Mr. Robe Man.
Yes.
You got really cool robes, but if you ever want to get better robes, because your purple robes, they're cool, but like they're getting a bit raggedy. Like we can see, it's okay. I'm not judging. We can. Point is,
Bryn, his
you
robes
ever-
are most likely magical.
if you ever want better robes or like new robes, these guys, Charles and Alexander, they have a shop. They have really good fucking robes. You should buy their robes.
You
that would-
just
I think they'd look good
started a
on you.
friggin' fight.
That I'm not. I'm just being honest.
So the ratkin will tilt its head to the side, as if it's listening to something.
Type go burr. Oh no. Ah.
So the artificial motorcycle now is transdimensional.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
gotta be my
It's okay,
connection to the
it's
Discord
okay.
servers.
It's alright now.
problem.
Yeah, you're good now.
It just does it sometimes, so it's not a big deal.
I'm blaming Brenolin.
Why? What the fuck?
Because it's always Bernland's fault.
Why?
You brought
What
the
have I ever done?
transdimensional orc artificer here.
God damn it!
All right. I will nod at him. They've already dragged Fat Man around, so I'm gonna start.
We took him upstairs somewhere.
Before you start going anywhere, the Retkin will point in this direction over here and says,
Oh.
there are some intriguing treasures you must see over there. If you
Almost
wish
like-
to loot them.
Ooh. Okay. That's cool.
Yes,
Thank you.
That
That was
would be
helpful.
most beneficial.
Did he answer about the robes though? Does he have an opinion? Is he willing to go to the shop?
He will.
Debanon asking the real questions here.
Exactly.
He tilted his head, and
That's
he
it? That's all?
He acted as if he was listening to something, and then you see it give what you think is a smile, and then
I'll take it.
It starts walking away.
Wait, what's your name?
Oh, of course. I should give you my name if we're going to be seeing each other for quite a while.
We're going to what?
My name is Almeric.
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 Almerac.
Almeric.
Almerac. I feel like I'm getting further away.
It's the dwarvish accent.
Yeah, sorry. I'm short, and so I have a weird voice.
Here, I will post it.
Thank you.
No, I just thought they were going back and forth like Almeric. Almeric?
Almeric. It's worse.
But that
Almeric.
Almeric. Oh, wait. Fuck, I posted it.
It's okay, guys. She's dwarven. Her accent is fucking it up.
Almeric. Yeah. Sorry, we can't make the can't make the X sound.
Sorry, Barden will just start calling him Al.
Oh my god. Yeah. Bye, Big Al.
Anyway.
What do you mean we're gonna see each other? Wait, hold on. No, can we step back?
The Ratkin ignores you and starts
Wait, hold
slowly
on.
walking away.
Don't walk away from me. It's so rude. Wait, sir. God. Why are people so mysterious? It's absurd. All I want is answers. I'm gonna walk down to Nord and help him look at shit.
And he walks upstairs.
That's the totally not suspicious individual just walk around.
Yeah.
He's vibing. It'll be
Especially
fine.
that
He told us
creepy response.
He told us where things were, so I trust him with my life.
He's out of the cage, so I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could kill
He's
all of
doing
us.
just fine.
Is anybody actually good at, investigation?
Me, bitch.
Oh my god.
I do
Okay,
this.
I need you to take the attitude and make it match your height.
It wasn't attitude, it was excitement. I get to do things. Can we look for things?
Yes,
DM?
you can.
Yeah.
It's not exactly clear over here because it's I just put a bunch of random stuff together, but this is actually supposed to be an entire laboratory.
Oh.
Full of a bunch of interesting things.
Laboratory? For science? Holy shit!
Yeah, science, bitch.
Sonic says! Science, bitch!
More like alchemy and magic, but yeah.
Science.
Do you know they never
Damn
actually
it.
say science bitch in Breaking Bad, right?
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
Did they really? I didn't know that. I rolled bad. I'm sorry.
Oh god damn it.
Let
I'm
me give it a
sorry.
go.
Wait,
Miss
I can't.
Alfred-
Wait, no, I can't inspire myself yet. I don't even
It-
have it
You
anymore.
do
anyway.
remember you have the
I
light
have luck!
speed, right?
Oh, well, fine, Nord. I'm going to roll, because fuck you. But I have luck, so. I don't know.
Holy
Why is
shit.
everyone rolling?
Apparently
You're not even
Nord's
here,
the
Thunk.
only one that was listening to the Rat Man.
Thunk, you're not even here.
I didn't even. That's
No,
not even
no.
thunk.
No, you're forgetting. The problem is Barden's too short to see the top of the table.
My name isn't Barden!
It's
Wrong
been
campaign.
how many? It's been how long since we played last?
Listen. It's been how long since Barden's played?
It has been the equivalent of 2 sessions since we were able
It's
to.
fine, it's fine.
How
I'm
do you
just
say it?
messing around. Debanon. You can call me Deb.
Debanon. Yeah,
Deb.
Debbie.
But no, that
Nope.
isn't Thunk's role. That's Zarina's role.
Oh, I'm a fool.
Anyway,
We find shit.
I'm
I'll
going
just
for higher.
say, yeah,
Yeah, no.
Hours.
I'll just say that Zarina gives some
Advantage
help
too.
Bryn
Yeah, Zarina just
instead.
picks Debanon up and basically
Thank you.
moves her around the corner or the counters.
Okay, now I get to tell you what kind of things you find.
I feel like a child.
So let's start with
You are a
Bryn.
child.
That's really mean.
So Bryn, you find 4 healing potions
Pog!
and 1 climbing potion.
Oh. Wait. Healing potions. I'm just putting them in my own for now, and then I'll transfer it to. I don't remember if we have a public or not.
You also find a potion of heroism.
I thought you were gonna say heroin.
No, heroism. I shall
Okay.
tell you what that
It's
is.
basically the same.
For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. For the same duration,
Damn.
you are under the effect of the bless spell. No concentration required.
What?
This is a blue potion that bubbles and steams as if it's
I think
Oh, that's so dope.
doesn't the heroism spell also make you immune to the fear effect?
Fear, yeah, frightened.
This potion also, yes, does make you immune to fear.
Yeah, it's basically heroin.
Okay, what was the other one? Potion of heroism and what? I'm adding it to
Climbing
the chart.
potion.
A
Are you putting
climbing-
that in
Party
the
loot.
party loot? Okay.
a
Potion
climbing potion as well, yeah.
Potion of climbing.
And the 4
I
healing
can't climb.
potions.
Just regular healing potions.
Yeah. And then you will also find a pipe of smoke monsters.
What? What's that?
1 moment, and I shall show you what it is.
One
I
of
got
my
it.
favorite
No.
common magical items.
I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
Okay.
You hear thunk from upstairs after hearing the conversation below the fucking floorboards. Is tiny dwarf person even old enough to smoke?
I'm old enough to do whatever I want. I don't know where my parents are. I got this.
I
can't tell
am
me
an
what to
adult
do.
because I have none around me.
Exactly.
Okay,
I
here
fought
it
in a
is.
war. I can smoke.
A common wondrous item.
Actually, you
That
can't.
is false.
You can serve in the U.S. military, but you're not allowed to smoke or chew till you're 21.
What? Oh, that's so lame.
Exactly.
I can't even
yeah.
serve in the military. I'm technically disabled.
So
This is the
anyway,
worst. Yes, a magic item.
a pipe of smoke monsters. This is a wondrous item that's common. While smoking this pipe, you can use an action to exhale a puff of smoke that takes the form of a single creature, such as a dragon, a flumph, or a froghemoth. The form must be small enough to fit in a 1-foot cube and loses its shape after a few seconds, becoming an ordinary puff of smoke.
I want that. I want to make shapes.
Okay. And now we will switch over to Nord and what he finds.
Yeah, and it's gonna be good because that motherfucker did an amazing outro for us.
You find a greater healing potion first off.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you find a necklace of useful items, which is basically a cloak of useful items or robe of useful items, but it does the same thing. It's just a necklace.
Necklace of useful items?
Yes.
Okay.
Greater healing potion, necklace of useful item.
Just imagine a necklace that has like a snowball on the end of the necklace with all the useful items floating around in it.
Quick question. The pipe of smoke monsters, does it have like a limit as to how many times you can do it?
No.
It's your action. You use your action. That's the limit.
Yeah.
So, and I found it, right?
And yes.
It's mine. I want it. I want it. I want it.
The smoke monsters do disappear after a few seconds,
You
but
know
It's
that
okay.
it's a fun little.
you know what's funny? You could actually use this. It'd be best for your character because you're a bard and you can use the smoke to tell stories.
Exactly.
Ooh,
In
I want to do that.
In fact, there is another pipe which is specifically to help you tell stories. That
Oh, that's so cool.
I was debating between either this or that.
It's okay. I like
like
monsters.
in
I can
game,
tell scary stories.
in game, the dwarf is just gonna be smoking 5 pipes while telling a story.
DM.
Sorry, I need to take another puff.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me 14 D100s.
14.
Why?
14 D100s. Okay.
Why?
For what?
It's part of that magical item.
Smoke monsters
It's-
or useful
no,
items?
no, it's the useful items in the necklace.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
The necklace comes with like 6 standard items and then a bunch of extra.
Am I allowed to take the pipe of smoke monsters? Or does anybody like want it as well?
I don't
They'll fight
think
you.
any of us
There we
care.
go.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
have fun trying to fight Thunk, but he's not there.
Well, then I get to keep it because no one else knows it exists.
Okay, so that's.
You get to keep it until Thunk sees it.
Okay, sounds good.
Spell,
I was
spell.
gonna go up. I was gonna go up to him as I ran upstairs. I was gonna puff it in his face and make a tiny him because I think he's a monster, but like in a good way.
He is a monster.
3.
Exactly. So I was gonna puff it in your face and it was gonna be a tiny you.
4 potions of healing.
For all intents and purposes, Bryn, Leth is a
Yes.
half orc. He's seen as an adventurer. Thunk is full orc. Adventurers come to kill him for EXP.
So I don't think legally you are considered a monster in D&D lore. However,
Yeah. Yeah, I am actually.
orcs are considered monsters.
It completely depends on the culture.
Literally, orcs were not introduced as player characters until Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Like
Yeah.
monsters. Like, wait.
Before that,
What
orcs were
are
things that the
orcs
party fought for
like?
XP.
Yes, I know, but I just don't. I think they're considered like okay, they are monsters. I'm the fool. I thought they were considered like humanoids or beasts or something.
Nope.
No, orcs were monsters for a
Well, then
long
yes,
time.
I can make tiny Thunk, not Hunk, Thunk. 1 foot tall Thunk.
I think and technically, I think orcs even got a playable race before goblins did. I think goblins were considered monsters for even longer.
Nope. Goblins were in the same area. Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Oh
Yeah, you're right.
That one added orcs, goblins, and hobgoblins.
And kobolds.
Yeah. Damn.
Suffice to say, Nord got a lot of useful items
Nord's
rolls
actually
really
kind of loaded.
well.
in certain situations. Yes. And yes, he is.
At some point, Nord just pulls out a door. Like, where did you get a door from? Or wait, no, I
I
remember
can do
what-
one better. I can pull out a pit. I literally just take a bottle off and throw it on the ground, and I create a hole.
Oh.
I also have a window, so if we walk up to a wall like, damn, we need to get through here, pull off a bobble, slap it against the wall, there's now a window in this wall.
Thunk's still
really hope
taking
the
the hard
window's,
way
like,
out and going
locked.
through the wall like
We
the
can't get
Kool-Aid
in.
Man.
So anyway, that wasn't
Fire.
all either.
If I remember correctly,
Did you get the wonderful siege engine where you can literally just pull a battering ram out?
Yes.
give it
I
to
have the
Thunk.
portable RAM.
Give
Yep,
it
just
to
pull
Thunk.
the portable ram out and hand it to Thunk.
So
Don't waste a window. Thunk will go through the wall.
I now get to say that that actually wasn't all.
Wait,
What?
We're not done yet.
Oh
shit.
God!
So
He finds God.
this is a spell scroll of my own creation, the speed spell
Oh.
scroll.
Oh God! He gave the fighter a speed spell.
It allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast the spell, you get to take the bonus action dash, and your speed increases by 10 feet.
Oh, I thought you gave him an extra
Damn.
attack.
And that lasts for a minute.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
never mind, that's pointless for me. I can already do most of that.
So
Well, fuck off. Okay.
I can already do it too.
I can't, and Nord can't.
Well, you guys aren't the big melees.
Who can cast that though?
Okay.
Technically anybody, because it's a scroll.
Yeah, but you can only
Actually,
do it
you're
once.
not
Like, who
able
can
to
learn it?
cast a scroll unless it's in your ability to do so.
Unless you're a wizard.
Yeah.
And in which case you can copy the spell to your spell book.
Okay.
I thought anybody could cast a scroll, they just had to be able to make
No,
a check.
it's one you anybody can cast a scroll. It doesn't require check, but
it's
in
one
order for it to not be one use, you need to be a wizard and you need to copy the spell into your spell book before you use it.
Unfortunately, don't have a wizard.
Exactly.
learn it otherwise.
Other than that, it is a one-use item.
Okay.
But on
Still
the bright side, if we want more cash, wizards usually buy unique spell
Rope in a
scrolls.
sack.
No, but I won't be able to use that. That would be helpful. What if we need to like get the fuck out of somewhere and then Nord and I are left behind? I am
Thunk will
tiny.
pick you both up.
I'm about to say, Bryn, I have the long strider spell I can cast on me or other people, which increase your movement by
Sure.
10.
You also forget Zarina can wild shape into a horse.
Yeah.
But I want to keep the cool spell.
DM, you might want to look at that first item there.
The first
Oh,
item
fuck.
for
Well, another question would be is what school the spell is, because now that you know of it, you might be able to use your skull.
Evocation.
what? The robe of useful items?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
3 of
wait.
those are spell scrolls between level 1 and 3.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wait,
Okay
what?
then.
Because of this, basically I pull the scroll off and they just occur. They violate that rule that you have to be a spellcaster able to cast a spell to use the scroll.
Can't go
But
off.
yeah, gentlemen,
So-
I have on me 500, oh, I'm sorry, 600 gold worth of shit.
God damn.
What friggin' scrolls did you get?
It's up to the DM.
DM's discretion.
So
But they
I'm
have
going
to be
to give you-
common. Or between level 1 and 3.
I am going to give you that list in just a bit here, but we
Okay.
still are not done yet.
God
What?
damn.
So you next find a blue ring, and it's a ring of water breathing.
What?
It does not require attunement, and you can just put it on, and you gain the ability to breathe underwater.
Be like, Rinchi already has that.
Too bad where Nord's from, it's not going to be very useful.
The cruelest joke of all, fucking gives a Nord ring of water breathing, lives in a desert.
Jesus.
God's a dick.
I added the spell scroll And the water
No,
breathing.
it's a thing where you think God's a dick, and then you turn around, you see the tidal wave coming at you
That's it.
Who?
I'm sending a flood.
to
Who
the
was in
desert.
the fucking item and just erased everything I had typed in? Bryn?
Hi, Calican.
Ooh,
I thought you weren't typing because I didn't see anything popped up.
God damn it.
Bren, you hit.
It's
Did you hit save?
Yep, while I had shit in there. So when I
Yeah.
clicked saved,
What
it
did you
wiped
have in
everything I
there?
had typed in.
What do you have in there besides what I just wrote?
so what did you type in? Did you type in all of the
Items.
necklace useful item stuff? Yeah.
All of that's in there though.
No.
No.
Yeah. I see it.
Maybe only on your or maybe on your screen. Maybe it's
Well,
not
then
on his screen.
I'll copy
Try
and paste
clo-
it real quick.
try closing it and reopening it and seeing if they're all there. Nord.
I'll copy and paste it just in case so that it can be recopied in.
Yeah, no.
I
it's not
put
there.
everything in because I'm not sure what all was missing. But that's all. There.
You can just copy and paste it from the chat. Should
It
be
would be
able to-
easier to copy and paste from Discord, but yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know how Roll20 works. Oh, it's still there. Yeah, you just need to exit.
No, I did. That's only there for you.
Try
Oh.
refreshing your Roll20. Maybe your Roll20.
What's not supposed to be there?
No, I
Here,
fucked up, but the items are still there. It's just not showing up on his screen.
Like what? The potion of heroism, the potion of climbing, the stuff like that?
Yeah.
The necklace of useful items.
Oh, all the stuff that was in the necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not there.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, that's not what I
it's
thought
her.
you meant.
Okay.
Just copy and paste it. It's already in chat.
So one moment.
Bren,
Everybody
it's
stop.
the necklace. It's everything in the necklace.
Yeah, and he put it in chat.
Yes, I also had it in the
So
fucking item
copy
description.
it from chat to party loot.
I already did twice.
Again.
Get out of party loot.
No, fuck you.
Bren,
I'm out.
just
Fine, I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to do good.
you're
I
not.
just get judged for it. It's so mean.
So
How could you blame yourself?
anyway,
Other things.
let's
I
just
have
wait
just
a month.
randomly fucking weird items in this necklace that I'm going to use to annoy the shit out of the DM.
I'm pretty sure that's what the necklace was meant for.
Yeah. I was just like, heck with it.
Just like the deck of many things is just meant to take everything the GM's plans and throw out the window.
So there is one last thing.
Of course, it fucking is.
You find a box.
I want to open
What's
it.
in the box?
You open the box, there's an explosion.
It's not an ornate box. It's just a
Oh.
very plain box, but it catches your eye for some reason.
I want to open it.
I'm gonna look at the box for traps. Because this is how you die.
Oh, I guess I'll help. That's kind of smart.
Okay. Nothing
Oh,
comes up. for
Open the
that.
box and there's just one red pill and one blue pill.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Well, I'm helping, so
Damn,
that's
detect
15.
evil and good doesn't do a damn thing in this situation.
Yeah, why'd you do it?
You don't detect anything. It just looks like a normal plain box.
I'm opening it.
I wanted to see if anything in the
Okay,
box
wait.
is evil.
Who is touching it?
Me.
Well,
Oh.
technically, Nord found the box.
Yeah, he found the
Yeah, but I
box.
was helping him. Oh, I thought I was helping him look at it.
No.
Like investigator.
You're on the other side looking at your stuff.
That's okay.
This is happening simultaneously.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
get it now.
open the
I see what's happening.
box.
Okay, you
Nord dies.
you place your hand on the box to open it, and you feel a very slight pain as a needle pricks you,
Oh
God
fuck.
damn.
and some of the blood goes into the box and seems to be absorbed by it.
And I didn't open that
Don't
shit.
be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
And then it pops open, and resting on a small velvet cushion, you see what looks like a bullet. A very weird shaped bullet.
I'll
Oh, no.
pick up the bullet.
Okay.
Friggin' blood bullets.
You pick up the bullet and examine it, and it seems almost of it's made out of bone.
Oh shit.
And if you look closely, there are hairline red veins going up and down it.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, you kind of phased out for me. What was that last bit?
It's a bullet made out of bone with hairline red veins going up and down it.
Your blood.
Bullet?
You just got a bullet that kills whoever opened the box.
Or can only be used by whoever opened the box.
I got I have achieved it. The bullet with my name on it. Fuck you, enemies.
So
What's that?
anyway, out of character, I'll tell you what this bullet does. If you
Oh my
fire
God.
it, then you fire it normally using all of your bonuses and whatnot, as if you fired a regular bullet. However, when it hits, then it does an additional 1d8 plus 10 damage.
What?
And this is a one-use item.
Holy shit.
That's a bullet
Go
you spend
Nord.
all your grit points in.
I see why he's the one who found it now.
That sits around until the BMG.
That's so cool. That's so
DM
dope.
forgets I have it. Okay, I'm just gonna load this and then spend 8 grip points on violent shots. I'm sorry, what?
You heard me. That's so dope.
And you get lucky and roll a crit.
And later on down the line,
Which I'm assuming a crit would double the bonus damage from the bullet.
later on down the line, he takes a
It
level
would
in rogue.
because it would change from a d8 to 2d8 plus 10, and that's additional damage on top of the regular damage a bullet does.
Nord, do you hear
Alright,
me? Later on down the line, take a level in rogue for sneak attack.
can I get that in text so I can keep that in my sheet?
Your personal
I
inventory.
don't actually have it in text because that was all in my brain. I've kept that for 2 weeks.
Oh god.
Well, time to get typing.
But here we go. I call it the Bloodseeker.
That's so fucking dope.
I'm actually putting this under my treasure tab.
hmm
Yeah, that's fair. Understandable. That's so dope.
The fuck was a werewolf doing with a bloodseeker bullet?
Bang bang.
You can
Nope.
try and interrogate him.
Yeah, should we? What was I was gonna say earlier? Should we take Zarina's necklace and try and put it on him?
You just hear 2 loud crunch sounds from up top. Thunk
No.
just broke both of his arms with his kanabo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The sad thing is, Renji was going to suggest that so he couldn't cast spells. Not the arms, but specifically the hands. Just break all the bones in the hands.
I forgot to mention what type of damage it does. It does force damage.
Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Runs into a vampire. Oh yes. Oh. Oh yeah. That's terrible, buddy. Just 1 second. Yeah. Click. What the hell did you just load? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Knowing our luck, though,
Blood is
you
not
would
only your ally.
knowing our luck, though, you would load the bullet, fire, and roll a natural 1.
Lucky motherfuckers.
So,
After we're
that,
out of lucky points.
that is everything useful you find down here. There is still an upstairs to explore.
Oh, I'm gonna rob this man. Like that's been established. I'm not for grave robbing, but he's not dead.
Yeah, I thought me and Thunk were probably already looting whatever room we took him to.
So,
Most likely his office.
Yeah, I took him. Thunk would have taken him right back to his office, tied
And
him up to
probably-
his chair, and then broke his fucking arms.
and the kobold will have been following you, Nord, around.
You showed him kindness. Now you're stuck with him.
I was gonna say as I walk by, I'll wait for him to join us.
Yeah, he's been following right behind you. You look over to where he was supposed to be, and you look behind you, and he's just right there.
Yeah,
just following you.
Renji just made the note that at some point him and the Kobold need to have a conversation in private.
Threatens Cobalt. Cobalt comes to me. Strange god man threatened me. Looks up. You
Well, good
did
as you-
what
good-
to my son?
Good a time as ever to use this Bloodseeker bullet.
Alright,
So,
okay, I think, yeah, okay, got everything written down.
let's see here.
Thunk, don't flip. Oh, great! There goes his desk. You just hear a crashing sound as Thunk flips the guy's desk.
Speaking of, let's go over to that map.
Hello.
As everyone reconvenes in the office.
The
You
office.
notice the desk is wrecked and papers are everywhere.
Oh god. Guys, we were literally down there for like 2 minutes.
I'm joking, but I'm pretty sure Thunk will probably got frustrated with the paperwork and flipped the guy's desk, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we were down there for 2
I'll
minutes.
say the massive desk that was in the center is flipped over, and all of the books are thrown about.
Oh jeez.
Renji was tried to save the books.
Okay.
Are we putting the necklace over his head?
All intents and purposes, Thunk fucking tied him
Renji-
to that chair.
Renji would save the books from Thunk's wrath by pointing out the chest in the corner.
Okay.
Would that distract Thunk?
Thunk just flipped a desk. He's not going into an all-out rage.
Are we putting the necklace on this guy or not? Are we gonna keep him in impossible turn to werewolf form, or are we gonna put the necklace on him and hope it works?
I'm pretty sure we know he can't turn into a werewolf unless he sees the moon. And we're indoors.
Well, we can. No. I don't know if you were here. The necklace cures diseases, so it cures werewolfness.
It doesn't.
Or lichen.
It doesn't cure diseases.
Werewolf
Oh, it
is
stops it.
yeah,
Whatever. What did you say?
werewolfism is not a disease, it's a curse.
I thought it was a disease.
No,
What if you're-
lycanthropism is a curse.
What
But
I'm
if
a-
you're
what it
born
does-
a lycanthrope, then you can access that curse at any time without the need of a full moon.
Yeah.
So
Let's not find out which one he is. I can't draw my sword in here, so I'm just gonna go loot. I'm gonna look at my new kobold friend in Draconic, ask him his name because I realize I haven't.
He will say that he was never given a name. He's never deemed that honor.
Okay,
He was mainly called Lizard and Filth.
that is horrible.
Mood.
You were under the service of the Empire, weren't you?
Are you directing that question at him?
Yeah.
Do you speak Draconic?
Yes.
Okay. He will say yes then.
Nord.
Just assume so. It was friggin'.
Nord.
Yes.
Did Tiny Silver Dragon enjoy his water?
I believe so.
Hmm.
I'm
I hope.
trying to
Well,
remember.
with freedom comes all sorts of benefits. Is there any name you would like?
I hope
You're
the
free to
kobold
choose your
speaks
own
common.
now.
It will think for a moment. Does that name mean lobster killer?
I'm sorry. What?
It's their name that mean lobster killer.
Lobster killer.
Uh,
I think chefs kill lobsters.
I think he's talking about me.
Is this in common or in draconic?
This is in Draconic. He only
Yeah.
knows
Oh,
Draconic.
then scratch what I said.
I don't know what names mean lobster.
Why the hell does Grady Styles come up on Google when I type in lobster killer? Oh, that was the kid with the creepy hands.
Hmm? I'm trying to
Oh,
remember. I'm
just
trying to
talking.
look up what the translation for Slayer is.
I know Atu is an Egyptian word that means, or actually it's Atu, is powerful, but I don't know what Slayer is offhand.
It will say further that it's okay with a different name. It's just that has special meaning to it. Because its dream is to one day slay the most magnificent of lobsters.
Oh, he and I will have great time together because giant scorpions are just land lobsters. Eh, It is actually a word. Kyotul not even gonna attempt that. But yeah, there is actually a word in Egyptian that means lobster killers.
Mm.
Yes.
If you repeat that to him, he will. If you repeat that to him, he'll say something like, he'll say something like "Chotl is fine."
DM, does the
Yes.
kobold speak common?
It does not speak common. It only speaks Draconic.
Huh.
We'll have to teach it.
But yeah, Kato Al Kirkand. So it's a first and last name that means lobster killer.
Reggie will also present them with the idea of the Japanese name, or like the like best way he could say it in Draconic, but like his people's names for freedom, because he's now free.
And what is? He will ask what that is.
Let me Google it.
You should be named Arton.
Well, Koto?
Anyway, you guys will
That's
notice
what I
that
say.
the ratkin is kind of just walking around silently.
He's still fucking here.
Yes, he is still up here. He walked away from you and went upstairs and has been looking around upstairs.
Debanon?
The piano's really cool. I recommend playing it.
Debanon, how close are you to Thunk?
I'm right next to you because I was about to ask if you want me to tell the truth to this guy.
You're gonna see Thunk get very uncomfortable when that rat bastard comes in.
I'm gonna turn to you and be like, "Hey, you good?"
Hmm. That rat makes Thunk's god very nervous.
Oh, why?
Thunk not sure. Just felt
Maybe 'cause
fear.
he's like one of those warlock guys. He's walking over here. Okay, he's not. He's got like why is he not walking on the table? That's really
The
weird.
table's been
He's got like
flipped.
he's got like warlock magic. He's like taking magic. Maybe your god's like, oh, I don't like the guy he got his magic from, and it's like, oh, I don't like him.
By the way, Demonon, the table has been flipped. That table is not there.
Yes, but listen,
Mhm.
just yeah, okay. I remembered after you said it. My bad.
Mm,
Well, then maybe
possibly.
that's it. What, he's lying down now. I'm concerned for him. He's okay.
Is he having
just-
what is called a seizure?
I
No,
don't
he just
know.
he's kind of spinning around and looking around
Okay.
the area with a keen eye,
Is it
And-
okay if I talk to him, or do you not want me to?
and
Oh,
then
he's
he
coming over here.
approaches.
Hi.
Thunk's gonna take a step back.
I'll take it. I can't take a step forward, but I'll figuratively take a step forward to cover for Thunk. Hi. How's it going?
Going.
Yeah.
Nothing is
Or-
going.
It's figure. It's not literal. Okay.
Figure of speech. I see.
Yes. One of those. How old are you? That was mean. I apologize.
That's I just posted it in Roll20 chat, but that's the name I will offer up to the Cobalt.
But no, you just seem.
That chat.
You just seem older than like most people can live,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
cool. I'm just curious.
The kobold will take up the name Quatil Jin.
Ooh,
So
it's kind of dope name.
So we probably refer to him as Jin.
Butchin.
I have the feeling that's a meaning from somewhere that I'm not getting right now.
His name is Lobster Free.
No. Free the lobster! Free the lobster! Revolution!
We
God damn it.
we just rescued a silver kobold, and now his name is Free Lobster.
Oh my god.
well, it was more meant to mean like being free of lobsters, but
That's
like
that's worse. That's worse.
ridding the world of lobsters.
Oh, I used to be a prisoner in like a deep dark cave.
We-
Oh,
we-
who's
we-
controlling,
we-
controlling you?
we-
You know,
We
lobsters.
meet,
But
we meet someone that both knows Japanese and Egyptian, culture, and is like, why is his name Free Lobster?
I got a feeling
it's a
the better.
representation of his wish on the world.
I bet the better question would be, why is his name an amalgamation of Japanese and Egyptian?
That's true. Really fucked that one up.
Looks at the two characters.
We can make it
just
even
turns
better.
her heads away.
We can make it Free Lobster Killer, Jin, Quatil, and then Urgrak, which would be Orcish for killer.
Oh my god, no.
This poor kobold's gonna be. I am a. By the time we're done with him, I am a cultured kobold. You will respect me. Pulls out a rifle.
Well, of course. First off, we need to teach him all the languages we know.
My name
It's
is
funny enough,
Jin
he knows
Katil
none of
Gorovsky.
them. He knows none of those 3 languages. He is so confused. It's like, oh, your name's so
So-
interesting. Where's it from? I have no fucking clue. These guys rescued me and just kind of gave me these names. And I
No,
rolled with it.
it's fun that his name would be a mixture of Japanese, Egyptian, and Orcish, and it's all translated in Draconic to him.
Oh god. Anyways,
Just like
I turned to
I feel like this is a Google Translate error, just waiting to
oh my
happen.
god.
Exactly.
I turned to Almarek and I'm like, random question, completely out of the blue, has nothing to do with anything. Who gave you your magic? Because it's really cool and I just want to learn more about it. I love ASMR too, buddy, but I didn't catch a word of that. Could you repeat it?
As he says that, if there are any candles or lights in the room, they will dim slightly.
Religion
That
check.
is terrifying.
Okay.
Do you have I don't think it's religion. I don't because he's a warlock.
I'm using my god to fucking figure out what's going on around me.
That's fair. Okay.
Luck.
I'm about to say Thunk
God
Thunk
damn
should,
it.
Thunk should immediately remember what the dog man told him about names having power.
Oh, he does.
Also,
He knows
also
that
a
names
genuine
have power, but he's asking his god for guidance right now.
why do you do this every goddamn game? Every single game! All of them! Never
Yeah.
got a session without happening.
Any word from Thunk's blood god? With a 14 across the fucking board, apparently.
He's not silent. He will not say
Deb-
much.
Deb-
Simply,
Yeah, Renji would just say, Debanon, that's a question that's better not asked.
Too late. It's been asked.
so you will get back that Sotekal respects the person that this ratkin follows.
Like, respects or is nervous around? Because last session you said my god was nervous around this ratkin. Now you're saying that he respects him?
No, he
Oh.
respects the guy he follows.
He's not nervous around the ratkin, okay? He is both respectful and slightly nervous about the name of the person that he follows.
Repeat what
So
that name was, because I genuinely did not hear it.
He respects the person, but he's on edge about the person. Right?
Yes.
Like, you know, you got a teacher you really respect, but you also know they'll probably fail you given the chance.
Oh, great. Now you've got an orc on edge.
So what was the name he gave? I don't remember. I didn't hear it at all.
That you were not meant to.
Oh,
it is a name that when he says it, he will start to say it, and it will kind of trail off in a hiss, and you will not completely understand what he just said.
Could you write it down?
No.
I like pen and paper.
No.
Oh, that's lame. What's the point of like having like a person you like who gives you stuff and you're like supposed to fight for if you can't even like tell people about it? Like he tells people about his god all the time, and it's cool.
There are reasons not to say his name or write it down without reason. I could say his name now because I was telling you it. However, writing down his name has other effects.
Ah. Well, that's kind of interesting. What effects?
Hey, Debanon,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel a hand on your shoulder,
Ah.
and you're gonna see Thunk looking over you.
Hi. This is the guy who talks about his god. He's cool.
Debanon, let it go.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
And it should convey something because that's the first time he's ever called you by your actual name.
Oh, I did notice. I didn't want to point it out in case it was a mistake. Okay. Oh boy. I'm scared. I'm just gonna wave goodbye to Big Al and just take a step next to him.
The Retkin looks at Thunk and says, "So, you are Soteka's champion."
Indeed I am.
He's really good at it.
He has chosen well.
And he's giving me really weird vibes around you. Both of respect and hesitation.
Hesitancy.
I was about to say caution, but yeah.
It's only natural. My master is one who is prone to induce those feelings in people.
Lunk's gonna narrow his eyes. Still having a hard time placing you in friend or foe. We'll see how this goes.
Then place me as an ally of sorts. A temporary one, if you wish. But no, I mean no one here save one harm.
Dunk's gonna
You did.
quirk an eyebrow and then look to the fat man. The fat one?
His eyes will follow to the fat man and glow with an inner light.
I'll take that as a yes.
You wish for information, yes?
Yeah.
I'm not particularly keen on getting information, but the rest of
I
my
am.
group is.
As you wish. And he will slowly move forward.
Oh, okay. Cool.
His cane tapping on the ground.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's blind?
You can.
Please don't kill him. I just brought him back. It took a lot of work.
22.
Champ.
You will probably have to bring him back a couple more times after Thunk is done.
I have
So-
one more third level gang.
You will notice that although his eyes have seemed to follow everyone, they're mostly still, and I'm just gonna give it to you. He is blind, but also not blind.
Oh. I figured it out, but Dunk probably doesn't know. He can see your life force. He was looking around the fucking room for the fat man, but he's technically dead.
Ah. That's smart. That's big brain.
No, the fat man's alive. Bryn used a red spell on him.
Revivify.
Yeah.
But like he's knocked out, so.
I mean, you were not quite on the right track, but you somehow managed to get it. He doesn't see with his physical eyes. He sees differently.
He sees mental. He sees. Do you see like our auras? What color is my aura?
Bryn, Thunk did not say any of this out loud, so you
I
have
am
no
asking out of
knowledge.
character. What is my aura?
You don't even know that he's blind.
I'm
Thunk
asking out of
hasn't
character.
shared
What is
this.
my aura? Out of character.
So
Out of
Listen.
character, he won't answer because that would be giving us knowledge.
Person.
he can't see through his physical eyes, but he can see through other. He can see
Mental eyes.
in-
Third eye. He's so
basically,
cool.
yes.
So, you're blind.
It will stop for a moment. Yes. I have been blind for many years.
And how exactly do you see us?
Well, he doesn't. He's blind.
Kind of just stops for a second, almost as if it's thinking. By your minds, souls, even auras.
Oh shit. I was right. What
Why
do
were
you?
Go ahead, Devin. Tiny dwarf friend.
It wasn't anything. I'm just wondering how does that work?
Magic.
Okay, yeah, I get. Funny joke, magic. Yeah, but like how?
No, literally, everybody else has a joke, but Thunk, he's dead serious. It's like magic.
Would you be like,
Well,
if someone were to ask you how your magic works, Bryn, how you're able to do any of the things you do, what's the best explanation you could give them?
I'm connected to the dead, and they kind of do my bidding.
Thunk's gonna cork an eyebrow at that.
Devilnon just smiles. Anyways, so how does yours work?
Richie
How-
just gives you a blank look.
Refuses
How
to
does
admit
yours
it's only magic.
Thunk's gonna lean back. Is Tiny Dwarf Friend a necromancer?
So, Rat. No, I know your name, Mr. Al. How? What do you
I
mean you can see our
don't-
minds?
I don't think so, but she does talk to a skull now that or he does talk to a skull quite often now that I think about it.
We need to keep an eye on him.
I don't know what you mean. So, what do you mean you can see our like what you said?
As you ask that, he's slowly crouching down and leaning forward to the fat man. Well, I can see who you are as a person. I can see your thoughts, emotions,
Renji
everything that makes you what
tenses
you
up
are.
at that comment.
What do you see for? Oh, so you can just like tell when we're like lying. Oh, you can help us talk to fat guy.
Indeed. And
He
he reaches
could.
forth his hand and slams it on the forehead of the fat man.
Oh
He
shit!
starts screaming in agony.
Ah! That's not what I meant.
Well, when he woke up, he would have been yelling agony anyway because both his arms are broken.
Hey, but still, the point stands.
And his hands. Thunk got impatient.
What the heck?
It Thunk.
This continues for several moments. Do you try and stop him or interfere?
I don't know. I looked to Renji.
Renji
Thunk will
just look.
stop
Renji
whoever
Renji
tries.
just Renji just looks up because he was in the middle of drawing a circle of truth.
Thunk
Who's
will
playing
stop.
his name?
Thunk will stop whoever tries to stop the rat.
Okay, cool. I'll just grab your sleeve.
After a few moments, the rat will start cackling. You think you can hide these thoughts from me? After a few moments, he stops and lets go, and the fat man is now staring off into space blankly, silent tears dripping down his face, mouth moving with no sound.
Would you would did you kill him?
No, I did something much worse.
Oh, that's comforting.
Thunk's gonna look at Debanon. There are worse fates than death, tiny dwarf friend.
Nah, that's pretty bad. I think, you know,
I broke his mind.
cool. What does that mean?
It means he is, as more learned men would say, catatonic.
Oh,
He cannot think higher thoughts. He is little more than a drooling imbecile.
I mean, he kind of was before, but that's okay.
Anyway, you wish to know of what he knows, and now I
Yeah.
give it to you. He will reach out his hand, and just for you to take it.
Thunk will take it.
Okay, you get the sense of being almost dragged out of your body, but you're still there, and then you kind of buckle as the force of a bunch of memories, the fat man's memories, enters your brain.
Mm.
I would put my hand on Thunk's back to try to help him in any way I could.
There are a lot of things that you will find inconsequential, but the main thing that you will, the main bits of information that you will be able to gather is that this fat man was subservient to a vampire, a female
Of
vampire,
course. God damn.
named by the name of Lady Velasi.
Lady Velocity.
Damn
And
vampire.
you will learn that she has taken up. She has taken the throne of Drakkendorf for herself, and that she has been controlling everything. And you will also learn that she has enslaved the mind of the current Count Drakkendorf.
Hmm. Anything else I can learn? Any little
You
neat
will
tidbits of what may be in this house?
you will learn that there is a lot of gold in one of the other rooms. You will also learn that he has been squirreling away almost all of the food and drink that he could into another one of the rooms and storing it for himself.
That's rude.
You will learn that he had a massive force of thugs which he could call upon to and use them to control the town.
And where are they?
They are currently in the town.
They wouldn't happen to be in that area where we sent the guards from the last town, are they?
I'm assuming they would be spread out throughout the entire town, where all of them went to the bar.
You will know that know that they have their own little barracks off further into the village, off to one side.
Cool.
But
We barricade the entrances and burn the building down.
you could.
Hmm.
Other information you'll gather is that there are other werewolves besides this one that are out and about. He doesn't know who they are, but he knows that there are others.
because he doesn't know who they are, we can assume they're not on his side.
Maybe he's just not very social.
You could try to assume that, yes.
You could
will
also assume that they secret police each other under the Lady of the Keep.
One other bit of information that you will get is that, do you guys remember the city of Xanner?
No.
Okay, so the city of Xanner is the city that is closest to Drakkendorf, Castle Drakkendorf.
Wasn't that one burnt down?
Well, it's the one that's closest that's not burnt down.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
It is set in the middle of a lake on a small island, a massive
Yes.
lake on a small island. One of Lady Veloci's agents is in that town. He doesn't know who they are, but they are there.
Hmm. Any knowledge on the barrier?
The
Or where the
barrier,
girls are being taken.
Oh yeah, the girls. Let's
the
figure that one
barrier.
out.
Okay, so first off, the barrier. The barrier is tied directly to Lady Veloci's life force, or necrotic force, as you might put it, and until she is destroyed, the barrier will remain.
Okay.
And second off, for the all the girls that have been taken in the recent times and before, those are all to feed to her in a ritual, so that she may maintain the barrier without it sapping her away her own undead life. She's not powerful enough to maintain the barrier on her own, so she needs sacrifices to help her do so.
So it sounds like we're heading to the main castle, busting down her door, and beating the shit out of her before she
yeah.
does her next ritual.
You will also know that the next time she does this is in about 1 week.
Oh,
yay.
fuck. Speed run, let's go.
Does he know how often she has to do it?
Once every couple weeks. Or so.
Anybody? Oh shit, I'm not Thunk. Anybody else have any other questions?
Uh,
I've been trying to think. I don't know.
oh, Renji would look at you, and this will probably be the first time you heard of it, but he would be like, "Did the fat man have any knowledge about a apprentice
No.
that might have dealt with the Lord?"
I'm not out of the brain trip. I'm just getting the answers to these questions. So you can ask them out of character, and then I can
Oh,
get you the answer for when you ask it in character.
okay.
Uh,
So
does he have an apprentice?
There's a certain apprentice. The GM knows what one I'm referring to that my dad told me about.
um so you will sort of come out of the trance thunk, but you still have the memories associated in there, and you can try to dig through them to answer questions you might come across. However, it's not absolute.
Renji, Thunk's gonna push you out of the way about 5 feet. Do you resist?
No, just step back.
He's gonna grab the fat man and drag his body all the way over here to this concrete, lay him against the wall, and smash his fucking head in with his club.
Ah. Okay, go off.
The rat man will follow and look on as this happens, not doing anything to stop this.
Blood wasted. At least now there's some repentance for this transgression. And he will step back.
There's one other thing I must tell you. He will close his eyes, which you, Thunk, now know are unseen and blind.
We all know because Thunk said it out loud.
Yep.
Yeah. There is a servant of my master, not too far from here. A
Uncle.
day's journey.
He as friendly as
Close.
you?
If I were with you, he would not harm you. However, if I were not, then he might be temperamental.
Why?
He currently sleeps, but there are some creatures that are
Why would they be
rousing him.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Undead are rousing him.
Undead are my specialty.
If he wakes, I could calm him, but if I were there, if I were not, he is powerful enough to sink this entire continent.
Oh, fucking great.
So you're saying we have to go and stop these undead from waking him?
Pretty much.
At the very least, we should be there when he does.
Thunk, you know whatever that fat man did. Is there any other timelines that or time-sensitive things we need to keep up with?
We've got a week to make it to the castle.
Or like anything else.
Fuck.
All the women that have been abducted, they're about to be sacrificed to keep that fucking barrier up.
That's... I see what you
Or
mean.
to be more specific, to make sure that the vampire stays alive long enough to keep the barrier up.
How long is it? How long of a journey is it to the castle from where we currently are?
It's actually only about 3 days travel, but
Okay.
there is a very specific path that you kind of have to follow because the woods are more enclosed and thicker, and it would take
If
you
you're
longer.
if your friend is as powerful as you say, he could clear a path for us to the castle, couldn't he?
Unfortunately, that may not be the case. The blood god, his connection to me is strained by that barrier. I can only assume it's the same for my little rat friend over here.
Yeah, but if his
Somewhat,
power,
yes.
even if his powers are restrained, a continent is a very. It takes powerful magic to pull off something on that scale.
I did not say that he could do it instantly, but he could do it. However, I am loath to intentionally wake one of the servants of my master. They
Well,
prefer to sleep.
fine, if we stop the undead trying to wake him and let him go back to sleep, would there be any way you could help us reach the castle faster?
He takes one moment and breathes deeply, and Thunk,
Hmm?
you will recognize what he's doing.
Hmm?
He's communicating with someone mentally.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
Okay.
My master wishes this to be done. I shall assist you on your journey.
What part does he want done exactly? His servant to go back to sleep or this vampire bitch to be slayed?
He wants both his servant to not be woken, and this creature is a servant of a more powerful one. She must be slain.
The news just keeps getting
Yay.
better and better.
Wait, who does she worship?
He
That
does
doesn't.
not say anything further.
That
Oh.
doesn't. I
Names.
would just be like,
Renji or no, Devanon never had this conversation, and he's
yeah,
not particularly
Renji would
holy.
just be Debanon. Names carry power. Be careful when we use them.
So he has
I
said
He said my name.
servant, so that doesn't mean that she worships this person.
Oh,
She serves
true.
someone.
Anyway,
she's
that
a
being
puppet.
said, we are on a schedule now. We have a day's travel.
By the way, Fox
Let's
man.
split. Turns my head.
There's a couple of other things I need to mention that I found in that fat man's head. One, the person currently running the show is a vampire. She's currently controlling the owner of this land, the Count, I believe
He,
is called.
Renji at that statement would like close his eyes or would like uh, narrow his eyes and be like, "Is she the one that made the Lord sick, like the village?"
I'm assuming so.
Hmm.
Kusali will come up after you mention that it's a vampire, and she will be like, I must inform my superiors of this. This cannot go unpunished.
Oh,
Unfortunately, you
and
won't be. Unfortunately, you won't be able to leave the barrier, and it prevents undead from leaving.
it prevents the living from leaving. It prevents undead from
Oh
getting
yeah,
in.
yeah, I would mention that. It's like I don't think your masters would be able, or I don't think your forces would be able to come and help, considering undead can't enter this barrier.
She will curse up and down in several different languages, and some of them will raise your brow.
If I didn't know any better, I'd assume there was some orc in you, especially with that language.
But there might be a solution. Did the fat man know how to bring the barrier down?
He did. The barrier is connected to the vampire's life force. Kill the vampire, the barrier drops.
And Renji would just lower said, "I'm guessing the week we have is how long before she
Does the
re-empowers the barrier?"
pretty much. We've got a week until all the females die and basically use their life force to power the barrier instead of her own. Luckily, I don't like vampires, so I'm already on this mission. Enthusiastically, I might add.
Some vampires are cool.
Kusali will sigh and just say that she will join you on your journey. Then she might as well help try and bring it down.
Yeah,
Thunk-
more people.
Thunk's gonna look at her. Did he ever figure out that she's vampire?
Yes.
Stay at least
Yes,
5 feet away from me.
you know she's a vampire and she's connected to the other vampires you already met
Hmm.
that your mentor is friends with.
Thunk don't
And then
give a
I'm
damn.
No, I just meant that's probably why Thunk's not immediately trying to kill her.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only reason she's still alive right now.
Anyway, Renju is just be like, well, now that we know all that, split
There's
up,
still
search,
more.
turns his head.
I went through the tiny rat person gave me all of his memories. Ugh, I'm still scarred at the man's sex life.
He has a sex life?
You'd be surprised.
Must have paid a lot.
I would just be a Debanon. His partners were probably not willing.
Yeah, they weren't.
There were a surprising number of fat women in there.
Ugh. You just see fucking Thunk just shiver.
Anyway,
So much fat. Ugh. Anyway, so it turns out there is a group of enforcers in this town who kept the town in check. And I don't remember where this camp is, so I'm going to say that Thunk relays the exact location of it. Probably best if we take them out before we leave. Give the villagers a fighting chance, you know what I mean?
yes.
Oh, that'd be good.
Also, somewhere in this house is a room full of gold and a room full of food and wine that he took from the village to feed himself.
North probably got it by now. He went a while ago.
Probably.
Renji just raised his eyes like, is that all?
Nope. Still more.
Odds. How much does
There,
this man remember?
quite a bit, actually.
How old
Scientifically,
was
he shouldn't remember this much.
technically how old was the guy?
The guy was like 63.
So
Yeah,
there's
and Thunk has
63
all
years.
of his fucking memories.
There's 63 years worth of knowledge or somewhere around that.
That's a lot of fat chicks, I'm just saying.
There's also a bit about his magical studies in there, but you won't quite understand all of it.
Oh my god,
But-
just imagine if Thunk could start casting magic now because he had his memories.
But
Due to Thunk's backstory, Thunk can't cast magic. That's why he's a zealot barbarian instead of a paladin.
yet anyway.
What else? Oh, there is a secret werewolf police that this man didn't know the name or identity of. There are a lot more like him, so keep your nose up.
And we need everybody with silver weapons.
Yep.
Oh, great.
And
Speaking of, there's a chest near you that you haven't looked at.
Yes.
I'll look at it in a second.
I'm pretty sure Thunk probably already knows what's in it.
I
Mhm.
think. Oh, true.
He will.
But-
I
know
like to
it.
think Nord has been speeding through the house
But
collecting
also,
everything.
what was her name again? And he's gonna snap his fingers trying to remember. What was the name of the countess who currently has control over everything? The vampire?
The Lady Velasi.
And he's gonna finally snap one last time and look like a light bulb went off in his head. Lady Velocity, the vampire lady. She's got an agent in a town next to the keep. He
Town
didn't.
of Xander.
The town of Xana. He doesn't know the identity of that person, but I think it'd be a smart idea to take them out on the way up.
You also get
Cle-
the idea
definitely-
that they were important in some way.
Yeah,
Definitely, Renji would just say, definitely if we have to pass through the town, we don't want them getting warning that we're coming.
I don't know what her job was or what her assignment is, but based on his memories alone, she's very important.
Most likely the leader of the town or something similar to like he was the
She's
mayor of
probably
this place.
she's probably the one keeping the werewolves in line. The werewolves are probably the ones assigned to getting the females. Uh, Also, didn't you say that you were looking for when we were in this room last? Didn't you say that you wanted to know if he had an apprentice or something?
when
When we were first in this room and the fat man was in that chair before he disappeared, you asked him if he had an apprentice.
yeah,
So Thunk's
yeah,
asking based off his memory.
Renji would just speak up and it's like, I I was referring to the person that made the Lord sick, or from what the mayor told us in the last town. You remember the spy master that we ran into?
Yeah, that guy.
The curse he had on him?
DM, what do I gotta roll to shift through this man's memories?
You will have to roll a straight intelligence check.
Oh, great. I'm
And
fantastic at those.
well, the GM can let you know if this is advantage, but
However,
Renji would tell him that through through some knowledge that I have gathered myself, Renji has found out that the person that like did the curse on the spy master has a apprentice, and he thinks that that may be who like made the lord of this place sick.
Hmm. Okay. Alright, DM, what am I rolling? Straight
okay, so
intelligence?
you're rolling a straight intelligence, and if you ask him, then Almeric will help you.
Almeric. You mind giving me a hand shifting through these memories?
Of course.
Appreciate
Uh,
it.
you will now be able to have advantage and roll a d4 after you roll.
Ooh, alright. Luck. Ooh, 14. Okay.
Hey.
And remember the D4.
17.
Hey, Pog.
That is certainly enough. What exactly are you looking for?
The apprentice to the spy master who apparently has been poisoning the lords.
The apprentice to the person that if the fat man had any knowledge about the apprentice, or not, or the person himself that like poisoned the spy master, or would use that type of like curse.
Okay, so this is information I've already given you, so let's run through it one more time. There is a pale-faced man with long black hair wearing a long red coat. Then he entered the battlefield and he smote down the spy master and defeated him. And the curse that he has is because of him. Nobody knows what he did, but that's because of him. And Renji, you also know, because your father visited you in a dream, that your father was also attacked by this man, and
Yeah,
that's why he's dead.
and my father warned me that that man has a apprentice, and he thinks he might be involved in what's going on here.
Okay.
If I'm remembering what you told me right.
There will be no mentions in the fat man's memories about about who the apprentice is, but you will come across one small set of memories that will
Pique my
detail.
interest.
Yeah, it will pique your interest. Uh, It starts in the room, the throne room of the castle of Drakkendorf. Although you don't know that's where this is, you will know it's a throne room though.
Yeah, typical throne room. It's got a hallways.
And
It's got candelabras, and there's a
mhm.
giant fucking seat at the end of it.
And in that seat rests a woman with puffed up, kind of braided and very elegant white hair.
Most
And
likely
red
the
eyes.
vampire you're gonna beat the shit out of.
Um, the memory will go with the fat man going up. You're you're seeing this from his perspective. So the fat man will go up to the throne and kneel down, and they will begin talking about stuff. Basically, he's giving a sort of report on what's been going on, and then at the end of it, he will be dismissed, but he will leave and wait outside the door, and he will have heard voices talking, and Lady Velocity will at one point say, "Master," and he will also have heard "Apprentice," and that's where the memory ends.
Thunk's gonna come out of it. Dear fucking God, why? Uh, blood God, why? Why on earth did this man not exercise? I was winded just watching that. I fear I may have the answer to your question, Foxman. The
I
vampire is the apprentice.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but I have a feeling that the master she serves that the rat man did not want to speak of is
Is
the
the pale-faced one on the battlefield.
well, enough wasting time here.
Yeah.
Let's all split up,
Well,
search the mansion,
actually, he's
leave
gonna look
leave
to the vampire lady
leave
one more time.
leave the gold and food and wine for the friggin' town for the town folks. It was theirs in the first place.
I have no meaning for gold. I can hunt my own food. So, no complaints here.
Any magical items that seem like they may help us on the journey bring.
He's gonna look over to the vampire. Oi, fanged one.
Mm.
The name Lady Velocity mean anything to you?
Her eyes will widen slightly and will say, "Yes, I had. She was. She's not welcome amongst our society any longer. I do not know all of the details because this happened some hundred years before I was given any sort of responsibility, but she was apparently involved with one of the seven magistrates, and then she disappeared for some time, and next thing we know, she was declared an exile and kill on sight."
Great. Well, that's who we're haunting, just to be frank.
Uh, she will very much wish that she could report to her superiors right now.
And by the looks of it, the reason she's killed on sight is because she's the apprentice to some pale-faced weirdo that is apparently very powerful.
Do you say that out loud?
I mean, yeah, Thunk does
He
it.
pretty much said that earlier to me.
Yeah, I said it all in character out
Yeah,
loud.
yeah.
Thunk is not quiet.
Pale-faced.
The person that put the curse on the spy master, and I'm assuming others.
Is there a description of this person?
We give her the description.
Yeah, we got one.
Uh, her. She will sort of clam up at that and not say anything, but she seems to be very kind of suspicious and nervous now.
It looks like after we deal with her and
We've
get you
gotta.
back to your superiors, that we and them need to have a long conversation. As Renji starts walking towards the door.
And that's if we don't run into him. And he's gonna kick this chest open.
You will be revealed to your eyes that it is filled with exactly 1,000 silver coins.
That's it.
That's
mean
it
that's
for
it?
there.
I'm about to say Thunk would know exactly what's in that chest because he has the memories of the fat guy.
Let's just say he does it anyway. There's 1,000 gold coins in that small chest. It's basically a foot locker.
He's just gonna turn his fucking back and storm off. I was expecting a fucking weapon.
Now let's cut to where Nord is at.
Yeah, him and his baby boy.
Nord, are you gonna put the 1,000 gold in part of you, or should I?
Go ahead.
Thunk and Renji both said that they were giving it to the town, but Thunk's not.
No, in the chest, not in the rooms. I assumed this was his personal and the other.
Yeah, he said the gold. He said the gold was in a different room.
Yeah,
He said it was in one of the
yeah.
rooms.
not this one.
It's not in that room though. The
Oh.
gold is in a different room. The silver was kept here.
Oh, silver, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably because he was a werewolf and werewolves can't handle silver.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Oh,
Oh, so is this still the town's?
yeah.
Never mind.
That is all the town's silver.
Okay, well, never mind. I thought that was his personal. That's to get back to the town then.
Get back to the town. They will treat us like heroes the next time we come back through anyway.
Thunk's gonna have new cult worshippers. Dear God, the blood god's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, Renji just starts walking towards the door to leave the marriage. Like, Thunk, come on. You need to show me where this building full of thugs is.
I'm coming.
We get to have a party before we leave.
Man, the static is bad on my end. But Nord, you approach the door with your cold-blooded friend tagging behind you.
We'll start with this room, and then I'll work my way clockwise. I got 3 rooms to search.
Okay, you just happen to find the correct room. You open it, and inside this room is a fountain with a statue on it, and behind that are some not quite to scale, but massive chests.
By the gods.
Is the statue on the fountain the statue of him?
It is not a statue of him, it's a statue of a normal knight.
I'll look at the kobold like a father looking at a proud son.
I was about to say, Nord, before you mess with any of the chests, you should remember the statues that came to life and attacked us downstairs.
That required magic, he said.
So magic stays active even after the casters died.
It depends on the magic.
I'm gonna stick with the theory of magic and he's dead because my character is an idiot.
Same here.
So we're gonna start with the first chest.
Okay,
I'm quite happy that Renji got, brought up with an education.
As soon as you open it, a bunch of glittering gold coins will fill your view. Also, roll initiative. Because the stone statue gets off of its pedestal.
Oh no.
And turns toward you.
static is getting a little bad.
Yeah.
I've done everything I can do.
Try
Oh, good.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
I have repeatedly throughout today. It doesn't go away. At one point, I even reset,
Hey,
Okay,
it
it's
cleared up.
back.
It's gone.
and
It is completely gone for now. We'll probably have to do it again, but for now it is blessedly silent of static.
By the way, I forgot about one thing I wanted to look into the memories for, but I'll do that after this.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And that's that. Okay, Nord, you go first. Oof. It's back.
and I told you it's the
Yeah.
connection between Discord and my ISP. I can't fix it.
Yeah. Machine gun noises.
Oh shit! Clicked it twice.
Left pulled out a machine gun. Well, it's a 25, so I'm pretty sure that'll still hit.
It hits.
Do I have extra attack yet? I do.
You
Okay.
do. So if you want both of those hit.
That was shite.
And that was
Less
great.
so.
19, then. That's good. Which is very good. Okay. Let's just see here. Then it is... Ow. It is Quatil's turn, and he will duck behind you because he has no weapons.
And I only have my sword to give him, which I don't know if he can use.
What an interesting turn of
I
circumstance.
was about to say, maybe in the room full of treasure chests, the equipment that was taken from the kobold might be.
The kobold was a slave. He didn't have equipment.
Well,
Yeah.
that's if he was sent as a slave and not just
You
got
could tell
captured.
him to try and search through the things for a weapon, though, and he will try.
Or you could call out to Davenon, Thunk, or Ranji to come give you some backup.
I mean,
No, he's
you would've-
got this.
It's at this point that you would have heard the gunshot, so
Oh,
you would
okay.
start moving in that direction.
Alright.
I have tiny legs. I'm all the way back here. I'm not fucking making it.
Alright, just to save sake for convenience, I'll let
I'm
one
gonna-
round of combat go by before I roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm going to say you don't have to roll initiative. You can just all go as one and use Nord's initiative. Just determine what order you're moving in.
Well,
Okay.
Thunk's going first because he's the meat shield.
Okay. So now it is Stone Golem. Stone Golem will trudge up here. Try to attack. He'll miss once. Hit
How'd you
second
get that far, Thumb?
for 14 slashing damage.
He said we move into the room on Nord's turn.
Yeah. You will
Oh.
move into the room on the
I'm a
next
fool.
turn,
I
and
thought you
then
just meant move.
and then decide which order you go in after him.
Okay.
So the golem stepped up and took 2 swings, 1 missed, 1 hit. The damage is already done. It's now Nord's turn again, and after that, the rest of you can move
Bam.
in.
All right.
And I don't have that, so I'll quick hands to my sword. Does a 20 hit?
It does hit. 12 piercing. The second attack. That definitely hits.
Yeah, that definitely. Ooh, God. That's a lot of damage.
15. Now that's a lot of damage. Now you
Party
take.
kicks in the door and just watches the guy who uses a pistol to fucking pull out a blade and bitch smack a statue with it.
It is heavily damaged as you look at it. It's still up, but it's very heavily damaged. So at this point, all of you can decide which order you're moving things in.
No. Thunk would have charged through the door first, so
Mm.
I
I
think
was
he'd
probably
be.
close to the back.
So
I'm
And
tiny.
Elmeric, I'll say then that Elmeric will be just behind you, surprisingly fast for his small size.
Thunk's got 80 feet of movement, so I can get right behind him.
Hmm.
Bonus action because of aggressive.
Hmm.
And I'm going to swing at him.
Okay. That hits.
27. That was both
Okay.
equally great and terrible.
Hmm.
Second swing.
Perfectly average.
Ah,
Yeah,
rip.
that misses.
I've got flanking
Yeah,
And
it
reckless.
and
and
reckless, but it
reckless,
still
yeah.
misses.
Damn. Alright.
The AC is 18.
Gotcha. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. In that case, Almeric will move in. One moment. And he'll actually move all of the distance up to it, and as he runs, anybody who's looking at him will see him pull a blade out of his cane.
Ooh, go off.
It is a intriguing thing at this point, and he will take a stab at it, and as he does so, his blade will glow with green green arcane energy. Let's see here. And he will stab forward with the thin blade, and he will pierce the center mass of the statue, and green energy will will move through the golem, creating cracks wherever it goes, and the golem will crumble into dust.
You know, I hate to look a gift horse in the mouth, but if this guy can see minds and heartbeats and auras and stuff, how did he see that golem when it wasn't technically alive?
There is another thing he didn't mention.
Hmm. Thunk will remember this.
He
Thunk
can see.
isn't there.
He can see.
Thunk
He
is
can
there. Thunk's right
see-
next to him.
Oh,
He can
I thought we already
see.
left.
No.
We heard the
No.
gunshot and we came running.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This
you're
was
not here.
an
You should probably be up here, Renji.
Yeah.
You're probably before me.
It's
because I'm
fine.
slow.
I literally don't see anybody else on the turn order other than Nord.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's-
didn't roll in this.
didn't really roll initiative.
We
There's
moved
not much
on.
point in doing so.
Yeah, there was only one enemy and we moved on Nord's turn. We just didn't
I'll-
want anything happen to the baby kobold.
I'll just come out right and say it. He can also see magic
Well, that's fucking
That's
cool.
disgusting.
because, of course, he can.
He basically has fucking true sight.
Basically, just in flavor, not quite.
Thunk's gonna put his smashing stick on his back. You alright, Nord?
I
Alright. Well, we've learned quite a bit from the aid of our rat friend here.
He has a name. I'm not gonna say what it is because I can't pronounce it, but he does have a name.
And how many times are you gonna learn, tiny dwarf friend, that names give power?
Considering that this one's name means powerful, I suppose so.
Almeric. I'm waiting for
What
something
do
to
you
I
happen.
mean, it
encourage her?
doesn't quite mean exactly powerful, but there is some connotation to what his name means.
If I say it enough, will I explode?
No.
Almeric.
Sadly.
Almeric.
Anyway, he will sheath his blade and then just rest back on it.
Anyway, there's new development. We've learned pretty much everything we need to know. The memories are all up here, and he's gonna point to his skull. But there is an enforcement troop outside that we need to take care of.
Mhm. Okay.
I see.
Lord.
So you open all of the chests, and you will definitely not require any sort of roll for this. There's a total of 3,691 gold pieces in all these
Fuck.
chests.
But it's
Ooh,
not
a
ours.
fucking very wealthy village.
Nord.
Renji would mention
Uh,
to Nord that the food and everything else in this
You
house was taken from the villagers.
you will know, however, through Thunk's memories, or the Fat Man's memories, in fact, that only a couple hundred of this is actually the villages.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Yeah.
Oh.
So all of the silver and not 300, 250 of the gold is the villages. The rest is things that he got from being a filthy merchant.
How
Oh,
how
so we
much
can
gold
take it.
total again?
Okay, so total there's 3,691 gold. However, minus
69,
250. Minus 250, that is 3,441
Thunk will
that you
pipe
can
up.
take.
Nord, you might want to leave at least 250 gold. That belongs to the village.
We could give them a bit more
I have
too.
no quarrel with that.
Just because, like, why not?
I would say just round it up and leave 500 for them.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're gonna make me do math.
Or just leave leave
Or, wait,
3,691.
Stop. How much was it altogether?
Uh,
3,691.
Then
You
So
just
just
we then we just take
691.
3,000 and leave what's left
Yeah.
to the town.
Yes. I agree.
Will
got-
one person speak because I'm trying to type and do math?
We're
Put in
taking
3,000
3,000.
gold.
No, but
Fuck.
yeah, we just take 3,000 and leave the rest to the village. So you only have to mark down 3,000. No math.
We're trying to make it easier on you.
Combine that with the 600 that I'm wearing. We are filthy rich, boys.
Well, Nord's filthy
Woo!
rich.
Yeah, is he gonna put it in party loot or in his own?
yeah, I'm not too stingy on giving you guys gold.
It's in party loot.
The fuck are we gonna spend it off in Drakkendorf?
Yeah.
I mean,
I put it in party loot. I'm wearing 500 in gold.
Is there a
You are.
is there a bookstore in this town?
No, but we do know a general
Oh.
store that is ran by the, I think, offsprings of friggin' Odin.
Yeah, but like here, like in this town.
I will say that if there is food, although this village will be fine, we should claim some rations are quite
That's true. That might be helpful.
rare.
I do have an apple. In case you get hungry.
Well, I was gonna suggest most of the food stay with him, but we do take some for the militia that we're taking with us to storm the
True,
freaking
yeah.
castle.
'Cause
We
they need
also call
things.
that payment for services of removing a corrupt lord.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not going to say anything more on the subject, but Renji was surprisingly close with his guess.
My guess of what?
He already forgot.
If you rewatch the video, then
He's
you
made
will
a
know.
lot of guesses.
I'm trying to stay awake right now, so
Yeah,
please
Yes.
remind me.
there's one particular guess he made about the parentage of certain shop owners that is surprisingly
Oh, yeah.
they're surprisingly close, but not quite.
Aw.
I already know they're the there has some sort of relationship with some god. I could tell that when you told me about the fucking wings. That,
Oh,
Well,
wait.
that's a celestial trait.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a god.
I just want to know if they have books.
They do have books.
Yay!
I mean,
It's a general store. General stores usually hold a little of everything.
Charles' shop also has many books, but they're mostly not for sale,
Oh.
like I told before.
Yeah, I remember.
And so, also, the last piece of information, the Rat Man and the Fanged One will be joining us on our expedition.
Oh yeah, the rat, the rat,
Big Al.
the rat guy has a friend that we need to go and stop from waking up, or it will be trouble. Apparently,
Oh,
It's like reverse Sleeping Beauty.
I swear to God, if his sleeping friend has any influences from Jormungandr, I swear, Andrew.
you know now that you said it's going to happen.
I mean,
Just like we turned the Lich into a hero by saying it.
you're not correct.
Okay, thank God. I don't feel like fighting the world serpent.
He's also not saying
That'd be kind of-
he's also not saying you're wrong.
You're not correct. I will say that
PMs are confusing.
you're not correct.
Alright, Thunk's heading for the front door. Now that the situation's handled.
Almeric will follow you after he literally pries up a bit of wood from the floor and hands it over to the kobold, and as he does, it transforms into a short sword.
Whoa!
And
You're
then it'll
just full of
turn around
surprises,
and
aren't you?
I was just going to give him some weapons off the gods we were about to go kill.
But that sword's cooler because it's made from wood.
I mean, this way he can help us shoot the gods from a distance.
Not with a sword.
He said short sword, not short bow.
Oh, I thought he had a short bow.
No, he has a sword.
is to defend himself in case he gets into melee combat.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. Do.
I also have a sword.
Alright,
I'm
with
just
the
at sword fighting with the kobold.
So, also, before we switch maps, I'm going to reveal these areas
Yeah.
because
Let me zoom out.
I worked on these maps and made them myself. So
Wow, that's so much food. I want bread. That's a whole ass pig.
those are barrels of bread.
They got whole ass pigs in there.
They're not fully up to scale. They're a bit.
I just imagine we take some of that with us when we stop and just drop it off at the tavern as we stop by to pick up some of our guards and our
Where that came
cap
from?
and our captain to go murder a bunch of enforcers.
So I will just take everyone and move everyone. Y'all are assembling you're all assembling some sort of Avenger team.
I mean, we are the
Love.
Hulk. Nord's Tony Stark.
Yep.
Let's
We're
see.
all just gonna surround the building and Thunk's gonna kick the door in
Let's
and
see.
yell whatever phrase he wants to.
Nord's Hawkeye. I don't know what you mean.
Actually, the kobold would probably become Hawkeye.
True. That's fair. That's fair.
Just with
I
guns.
want the Kobold to become Black Widow. Actually,
Just with guns.
yeah, Black Widow with a gun.
Crap.
No, I
No,
mean Hawkeye with guns.
what's the? Is it Destro? Is the guy with the guns?
Renji's Captain America
Deathstroke.
because assassin hunting him
Yeah, like
down.
the mercenary with the guns, Destro or something like that.
Deathstroke and he's DC. You're thinking more Deadpool, but he's not chaotic enough.
Guys, why is nobody so
Deadshot.
else excited about this connection?
Yeah.
Fucking
Deadshot.
Renji's Captain America.
That's
No,
is he
I'm not. I
DC?
don't use a
No,
shield.
Yeah,
that's
he's
No,
DC.
but you are also being chased by an assassin. He was chased by an assassin.
If I'm gonna be real, I think
Honestly,
Nord would
there's-
be more Red Hood.
Honestly, there's multiple people in the friggin' DC and Marvel universes that have
We're
been
talking
chased by
about the
assassins.
Avengers, like from the first goddamn movie.
Also, Captain America was not a noble. He was just a farmer boy.
Okay, well, you know what? Nord doesn't have a fucking Iron Man suit, but he's still Iron Man. We're very base connections here.
I was
Very
about to
simple.
say, if you want to do base connections, I would probably be closer to the Black Panther.
We're
Wakanda
talking about the
forever.
Avengers. Avengers.
Black Panther is a member of the Avengers.
No, but from like the first movie, I thought we were doing like the original 6.
Fuck no.
Okay, well, fine.
I'm about to say there's more than 6 of us.
So anyway, you all get outside and you walk to the top of the steps and you look before you, and there is the entirety of the village as a mob, and Liam and his guards, the guards that came with you, except for one. One of them is missing.
Oh.
And if you look down in this direction, I just put there are just a bunch of tents over here, but if you look in that direction, then there will be a plume of smoke coming from a very large building.
Huh. Well, that was easy.
Hi.
Greetings.
You already dealt with the enforcers, I assume.
Indeed.
Well, the mayor's, well, if you could even call him that, is gone.
Did.
That is good. Meet my friends, Gilbert and York.
Nice to meet you. There's a lot of gold and food and other supplies. Most likely took from your village inside the manor. We left it all for you.
They will all thank you. All of the villagers are incredibly thankful for this.
Remember, the blood god gave you this blessing.
Just rolls my eyes.
They give nods of acknowledgement. Some of them,
what was the name of the captain that we were looking for the daughter of?
huh?
The captain guy from the last town that came with us
This
that
guy,
we were looking for the we were looking for the daughter of. We like
Yeah.
Liam, we need to hurry and get everything we can together to go. we found out that the next ritual, will take place in a week.
He doesn't know what the ritual is. Currently, we
Yeah,
have the
I
most
guess
information.
I would just look at it and be like, we need to get to the castle within a week to rescue your daughter.
Uh, well, he's just like, we must hurry then.
Thunk's gonna
Uh,
walk up. And not to worry, we'll get her back. I'll make a believer out of you yet.
On the bright side, with what we attained, with the knowledge we attained off the Fat Man, we know she's safe. They can't risk hurting any of them.
For now.
uh, Nord, I will give you control of the silver kobold so you can do stuff with him.
I'm about to say, that guy kind of looks familiar.
Huh? What guy?
Oh my god.
Leaving the black man with a murder weapon. Tale as old as time.
Motherfucker.
I fucking love SAO abridged.
Uh, I I will be honest. I didn't even realize it until like 2 weeks later when I'd already chosen the token for it. And I was like, wait a minute, don't I know this from somewhere?
My
I just love looking at your tokens and being like, yep, I know where that's from.
I, my favorite part about that entire series is like no one questioned the fact that they made the blonde-haired lady like completely racist and SAO abridged. Like everyone just ignores the fact, except the black man.
Anyway,
Anyway, so you will notice that one of the guards that went with you, the seventh, is missing, and the other guards are kind of slightly downtrodden, but
Oh,
I see you
trying
had
to
a.
stay strong.
Yeah, I would just look and say, I see you had a casualty.
Yes,
Did he die in battle?
indeed.
Where's his body?
We
Give
buried it
him,
over there.
give him the
Thunk's gonna
rights we
go over
can.
to the grave.
It's resting beneath an apple tree.
Thunk's gonna give him the rights of the blood god because he died as a warrior. I need a
Nice.
religion check for that.
No, you don't. It just happens.
Alright. Thunk comes back then.
Well then, so you'll spend a bit of time there before continuing onward. You will notice that as you walk out of the village, you first of all let me just move this to the side. You're cheered on by all of the townsfolk, and you'll notice that several of the peasants that were armed with mostly pitchforks will fall into step behind the 6 guards that are left.
DM
They are joining you.
DM for shits and giggles, do I see any fucking tattoos?
No.
You know what I'm
I
referencing.
I have forgotten. What are you talking about?
The crazy cleric lady?
Oh, no, you don't see any of that.
Thank God.
The crazy cleric lady that started the existential crisis for Thunk.
The Church of Thunk, apparently, has a fucking founding member.
Hmm.
I don't need any more of that shit to happen.
Yeah. Don't
Thunk's
worry
gonna
about
get back and have a temple built to him.
Son of a bitch!
Thunk not smart enough to be God.
Finding he even has his own statue that is very well endowed.
Man. So anyway, you now have 10 guards instead of 7.
Let's
Although
go.
We load up and get a move on.
Yep.
yeah,
Having the
Uh,
having strangely having the blind man guide us because he knows where his friend is.
mhm.
You ever hear the phrase "the blind leading the blind"?
Well, we're not blind.
So
I can see pretty well.
you will all head off. And you will leave that village behind. You will notice that that you will know that they elect the former bartender as the new mayor.
Well, it gotta
That
be
was
the
quick.
black man.
Yeah.
And in the black man, the murder weapon. Tale as old as time. That will never
So
not be funny.
so now you have the I'll have the rat leading the as the token for the party. So you will have to go along this path here, and you'll slowly trek through the woods. Takes you the rest of the day to get most of the way there.
Thunk's going off into the forest.
Yeah, because he said it would be a day to get to where his friend was slumbering.
Hmm.
Thunk goes off in the forest, and as usual, Renji follows.
This time, also Almarek will be also following, but he is not being silent about it or trying to stealth.
Yeah, I don't notice Renji.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Thunk's used to it at this point.
Yeah, he knows you're there. He just doesn't know where.
Yeah. Almarek is following, but he's not trying to be stealthy.
Thunk's hunting.
Yeah, I'm on a horse, so there ain't much stealth there. Clank, clank, clank.
No, I assumed we're setting down for the night and camping, and Thunk's out going for fucking food.
Yeah, we are for now.
So, Nord, you're not on a horse, buddy. You're camping out with your kobold friend.
Probably teaching him something.
Guns. Would you like to talk about my religion? What's your
What's your
religion?
religion?
Guns.
Pulls out a shotgun.
Alright, DM, what I gotta roll to find something to eat?
I
Their
love
nature's
that friggin'
survival.
I love
Survival
that
check?
shot.
Alright.
I love that shotgun in video games meme where it's just like infinite unload or like cocking of the gun.
19. That's a nat 19, too.
You find.
Thunk's good at
Let's
hunting.
say, let's say you find a boar.
How big?
Very big.
Very big?
Yes. Could fit him on a table almost.
Alright. Thunk's gonna use his
There-
last rage of the day.
There's a small meerkat riding on his back.
Thunk's gonna use his last rage of the day and charge it.
Okay.
And smack! 19.
That definitely hits.
Let's see. That's 13.
It is incredibly dazed and stunned.
Oh, it's not. I'm not done yet.
No,
Remember,
it would
I
be
raged.
it would be hilarious
Divine
if you
Fury.
hit. It would be hilarious if you hit the pig and the GM just describes him turning around like nothing happened.
Oh god, I've stumbled onto Artemis. Son of a bitch.
No, I was more thinking like the friggin' armor pig from Dark Souls.
Oh, fuck me. No.
Uh,
But no,
uh,
that is a total
but yeah,
of 20 damage.
so you slam it into it, and it is fallen over,
Is it
and
dead?
it's stunned at the moment. It's not yet dead.
Second swing. 24.
Yeah,
So that's another 11.
it is now dead.
Alright.
You have caved in its skull.
Waste of meat. It's alright. Decapitation's a thing. Grabs it by its back hoof and starts dragging it back to camp.
You know I could help you with that.
Mm-hmm. As long as you don't spoil meat, we're good. And he's gonna drag the pig over to his rat friend.
He will lift it, raise it with his magic into the air using telekinesis.
Um,
No.
it certainly is easier, but it's not really a problem for a guy my size.
I bet not.
Anyway, let's get back to camp. Can't wait to cook this up.
Indeed.
Meanwhile,
Starts rolling.
Renji's just watching from the trees above,
Considering he
hopping from
just
one tree
two
to the
smacked
next.
this thing to death.
Yeah.
Alright.
Elmeric is drooling. It's been so long since I've had some good food.
Yeah, just wait until you try my barbecue.
Indeed.
And I guess they proceed back to camp with Renji following in the shadows.
Elmeric knows you're there, by the way, but doesn't say anything.
True
Yeah,
sight.
I know. And Thunk knows I'm there too, because as soon as he walks out the woods into the camp, I just drop down from the tree next to him.
Was wondering when you were gonna pop up.
Only when I'm needed. Come on, I will help you.
Alright. Doing the same thing as last time. Barbecue. And what did I roll last time? Was it a survival check?
Something like that.
Alright. Survival check for food.
I think it was actually intelligence.
Nat
but
20.
oh boy. Yeah, you make barbecue.
It's the same barbecue from the last one because I hit a nat 20 on that one too.
Yeah, I think actually it was
The last
intelligence
one,
last time, but
the last
same
one
thing.
was a nat 20. It was like a 19 or 18.
Okay, yeah, so it was an intelligence roll. Oh well.
Yeah,
Fuck, my bad.
but it's fine. This works. I'll just say that you make it before the intelligence check was really how to see if you knew how to cook basically, and you got it so good that you made some of the best barbecue that's ever been made. And yeah, I say you do it again.
I'm just waiting for someone to tell Thunk if this god worshipping business doesn't go, I can fucking run a shop for us for barbecue.
At this point, I'm gonna have
Oh
to
no!
give you.
At this point, we can look at Thunk and be like, if you want to get more followers, just open up a restaurant,
What's a restaurant?
a tavern,
My word, this is.
or yeah, I would just be like, open up a tavern and serve barbecue. You will get people to follow you.
I will
I
just say that as a GM, I am both against and for this idea.
Thunk of all people running a tavern, that would be the day.
The tavern,
Thunk can't run the tavern. Thunk is his own enforcer.
Exactly.
the tavern of the blood god has a battle pit in the center.
With a pig roasting on a spit in the middle.
You just fight around the pig. the meat taste better.
Thunk doesn't need followers. He needs followers for the blood god. You said they'll follow Thunk. Thunk
Well,
doesn't need that.
yeah, I would
Foreshadowing, though,
just
dude.
I would just look at your thing as like, well, you are his champion, so those who follow you inevitably follow him.
I guess you're right. God damn it, Renji's gonna make that fucking one chick seem like a good idea to Thunk, and that's not really gonna mesh well with Sotekal.
He would find it hilarious.
Renji finds it hilarious. That's why he keeps saying shit like it.
That's out of character knowledge, dude. Nobody knows that. I am the only one that rolled high enough on the perception check to spot the tattoo of his fucking symbol.
Well,
Oh yeah, Renji doesn't know, but he just does this shit because he's chaotic.
you have
My
forgotten.
character is technically chaotic neutral.
You've forgotten that he looked at your memories, and he sounded amused when he came across that.
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about. Anyway, and since it is a large boar, I'm guessing there's enough for one plate for everybody. I did 30
Yes,
damage to kill the fucking thing. It better be big.
it is very big.
Ah. Looks like everybody might get seconds.
It's the fantasy boar size, which means it's the size of a bear.
So, I'm just assuming, since I rolled 2 nat 20s on cooking checks, do I really need to roll to cook this barbecue anymore?
I will rule and say that you do not need to make a check to cook it anymore. If you want to make it really good, then you'll have to roll, but you can just make a slightly lesser version of it now. I'll
I'm,
say that.
but I've currently made the best barbecue in the land with a nat 20.
Basically.
All right, sweet.
That you know of.
All right.
I just like the fact that somehow in his game we're just making it canon where this territory has like the best game for barbecue.
So Thunk's before Thunk gets a plate for himself, he's going around and feeding the soldiers.
Oh my god, I just imagine if there's probably a god that resides over cooking somewhere, and they're probably just looking at Thunk like, can I borrow him for a moment?
Looking down from the clouds, Sotek Call and another that has a pencil thin mustache. The pencil thin mustache looks over to the other. Could I borrow him for a moment? Cut back.
But after Thunk gives everybody their plates, he's gonna approach Nord with 2 plates. Nord, how's your little tiny silver dragon? Nord?
I was muted.
Fucking dead.
No, sorry.
I believe he is doing well enough.
Well, I made more barbecue. See if he'll like it. And he's gonna hand the 2 plates.
He very happily scarfs his portion down.
I think you fit in.
Should think about getting him a weapon if you were gonna keep him around. If anything to protect himself with.
He was given a short sword.
No, I'm not talking about a short sword. I'm thinking long range. Cause Thunk thinks he's tiny. He needs to stay long range. Because the tiny people in this group are long range fighters. Debanon.
Hi.
You will notice that there is often a time in your travel that he will have glanced towards your pistol with curiosity and intrigue, And you will remember that he was watching your battle, so he knows what they can do.
I've been working on that as well. It may still be a few days as such.
Alright.
Speaking of, could you roll me an intelligence check to perhaps speed that up?
This? I rolled twice.
That is fine. Yeah, I'll say that you will speed
But do
things up.
maybe when we raided the
'Cause-
maybe when we raided the mansion, you found some supplies to speed the process up.
he had a blueprint of something, so
He's got advantage then,
yeah.
because he's not doing it
So
from
20
scratch.
26 definitely speeds it up by more than a day. I'd say 2 days.
Alright. Well, if the tiny silver dragon gets into trouble and you're not around, just tell him he's more than welcome to hide behind me.
I have a sneaking suspicion this little guy is far more dangerous than we think.
Let's hope so with where we're going.
I'm about to
He's
arm a fucking kobold with a high-powered rifle.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. But
while you're having this conversation, he's still scarfing down the food. Sort of viciously. But go ahead.
he's got quite an appetite.
Hard to say when was the last time he properly ate. If there's any extra, I let him help himself.
Just for size comparison, a kobold is like the size of a dwarf, right?
They're
I
actually
would say
shorter.
They're shorter. Yeah, they're shorter.
If they're shorter,
I found someone shorter than me.
I gave that kobold 2 plate sizes, or a plate size that would fill up Thunk. He's gonna be there a while.
Yeah, as Renji walked over, it's like it makes sense he would be as hungry as he is. The Empire doesn't treat their slaves very well.
You know what? You didn't mention it, but I actually did take that into account. That you would give him a portion that is of a larger size. So he's still scarfing it down. He's about halfway through.
If there's any left over, I'll leave it out for the little one. Anyway, there's enough food left for one more plate if you're interested, Nord, but help yourself. And he's gonna go sit right next to the rat boy.
Rat man. Oh, kobolds are monsters. I'm gonna make my smoke, my pipe. First time taking it out. My pipe. I'm gonna puff it into the kobold's face, and I'm gonna make a tiny kobold.
Yeah.
Should she roll a
Coughs a bit.
Yeah, should she roll a constitution to cough up a lung since she's underage and she's smoking?
Well,
I'm imagining
I
this
never
is
smoked
like
before.
I'm imagining this is like the toy pipes where it's not actually like smoke
it's a
Like,
magic. It's a
when you're
magic.
blowing bubbles.
I just thought it'd be funny to
but-
watch Debanon have a coughing fit.
You know what? It's not going to be very difficult, but do roll me a Constitution.
Oh
save.
god.
Oh,
Oh, God.
He's a dwarf.
Fuck.
Dwarfs are usually good at those.
I'm
yeah.
very weak child.
Debanon has a negative constitution modifier at every
Why do
game she
all of your
plays in.
characters? Why do all of your characters have negative?
It's really
cons?
not all of them. It's these two and one other one. It's just two of them happen to be with you guys. I like being weak child who is often sick.
So you will try smoking, but start coughing, but you will eventually get a bit of a handle on it.
I'm figuring it out, guys.
Because
Don't worry.
you are a mountain dwarf, and mountain dwarfs have advantage on saving throws against things like poison, and I would say that
This counts as a poison.
smoking would count as a poison.
Okay, pog. So I do decent.
Hmm.
I live. I lived, bitch.
You live,
Yeah, but you still
but you
cough.
had a massive coughing fit.
Hmm. And you hear him from the other side of the campsite. And that's why you shouldn't let kids smoke.
I'm fine. No, I promise. It's really cool. It's really cool. Just fucking wait. I try again and it finally works.
So you blow the literally 1 foot tall kobold,
Yes.
smoke kobold at. The other one, one moment. He will roll a He will roll either a Constitution or Dexter. Oh,
Oh, it's
Dexterity.
dodge.
You know what?
Hey.
I'm gonna say he has advantage because of Nord being right next to him and knows about your antics. So he
Nord
will
literally grabs
snatch
him.
hand out and move him out of the way. And yeah, your smoke monster trails off and after a few seconds disappears.
Wasn't that cool? That was so cool.
Indeed it was.
Yeah.
The skull at your hip.
Exactly.
As
We still need to find a name for it.
as Renji's standing there off to the side, it's like you do still realize he cannot understand a single word you're saying.
Oh, shit. Uh,
For all he
well,
knows, you might have tried to attack him.
I didn't really think about that.
And
Oh,
Draconic, I just apologize for our friend's antics.
Renji, tell him I wasn't attacking him. Renji, I can't have him hate me. Renji.
Okay, she's a child. He's a child. Whatever that is.
Yes, yes, she is.
I
You
feel like
hear
I'm
me?
being bullied, even though I
You
can't
hear
understand what.
you hear me saying something to Draconic and him.
And him replying back in Draconic.
I feel like I'm being insulted, even though I can't even hear what's being said. I just have the feeling.
You picked a very androgynous character. You can't.
You know what? I'm just gonna say he's one of them, but he's been called the other one so much that he just doesn't care. So whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works. So, anything else anyone wanted to do?
Did I get it wrong? I meant him. I was saying him and he.
No, you fixed it. You fixed it.
Oh, okay.
You did good.
Anyway,
I'm not doing much other than maybe looking for a moment when Nord is not with the Cobalt, or I could,
It's not gonna happen.
or I could get the Cobalt away from Nord to have a conversation.
You can distract Nord if you want.
There will probably be several points during the evening where I will be speaking with the vampire, and Kobold
Oh, that
will
works
probably
too.
just be milling around camp.
You mean flirting with the vampire?
Oh my god.
Yes, you are correct. Yes.
I think that's a
Speaking
of-
charisma check, buddy.
yes, do please roll me a charisma check.
Y'all just want me to fail, don't you?
Not quite.
Charisma +0, boys. Let's go.
Thunk will give you advantage on that one.
You don't bloody need it.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Lucky Leth strikes again,
Jesus
ladies and
Christ.
gents.
I think Nord is better than Nakaroth in this case.
Well, Nekrov kind of hurt himself with going after so many at once.
True.
No, nor my entire actual life disposition is more than one woman is a dangerous situation.
I was about to say, this
Uh,
makes 2 campaigns now that your character has natural 20 of seduction
And
without being a bard.
that's funny because the beginning of the last session, he failed that check. So he just went from being Urkel to being fucking Casanova.
yeah, I'll say she is very into it, and you have
Well, I'm about to say the circumstances have definitely changed since his last one.
you will have a lot of leeway from now on with her.
It's my fatherly charm. She just saw me acting like a dad, and she loves it.
I mean, you might not be wrong about that.
So basically, what we're learning is the Cobalt isn't the only one who's going to be calling you daddy.
I about I about had vitamin water come out my
Deb, why?
nose.
Why?
I am kind of shocked that that came from the child of the group.
I thought about it, but I didn't want to say it because of the child in the group. But god
It's
damn.
it's always the quiet ones who aren't really quiet.
Fucking Christ, Bryn, you almost had vitamin water come out my nose.
Are you sure your words aren't laced with smite?
I'm actually multi-classing in the Paladin.
No, it's still the vicious mockery.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course, of course.
It's laced. Her words are laced with vicious mockery this time.
I
Yes.
cast Vicious
The highest
Mockery and add
level.
Smite to it.
There you go. That'd be fucked up.
I'm pretty sure that's basically what Word of Radiance is. It's a
You
verbal
gotta,
smite.
May your God find you downtrodden and worthless. That hurts. That's just rude.
So yeah, Nord, she is very receptive to your advances. So now we move on to whatever Renji wants to do with the
Yeah,
poor.
Renji just gives after he's done scarfing on the food. Renji just gives the kobold a look and a head nod, and Renji starts walking off towards the woods.
He will do so. He will follow you cautiously.
Get
You have to remember that he was a slave, so he doesn't know what you're going to do to him.
I think we would get like 15, maybe 20 feet out from camp, and Reggie then would go find a tree and just sit down cross-legged in front of it and drop his disguise.
The kobold will be in awe.
Feel free to sit.
He will say,
You don't have to if you don't want to, though. I know how the Empire treat your kind, and I find it distasteful.
he kind of squeaks. Almost.
I am saying this in Draconic.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd hope
He's
so. It's
still,
the only language he can speak.
yeah. He just kind of
I just realized if
he's
he did,
really nervous around you.
if Renji didn't speak Draconic, then he'd be screwed. He couldn't even threaten this guy in a language he could understand.
Just be like, there's no reason to be nervous around me. Yes, my family's, well, you know, but the others don't know. I would prefer to keep my secret.
My lips are sealed.
I'm not gonna force you if you don't want to, but you have my gratitude.
Thank you. You are very kind.
I, well, find no reason to not be kind to you. You have not done anything hostile towards me or my friends. And considering how they treat you, I think that you have already became one of our friends.
He is very happy about that.
Well, that's all I wanted to get off my chest. If you have anything you want to say or anything you would like to know, just feel free to talk to me.
Um, I don't know what use it will be, but the fat man before, the one who held me captive, he purchased me from a dragonborn agent.
Just nod.
He, I don't know much, but he had ties to the Empire.
They seem to be a trouble I'm constantly running into. I wish our country should just be at peace and put our differences aside, but, well, you know better than anyone how they act.
He's just looking at you in agreement. You sense he's agreeing with you, but he's not saying anything.
As I said, feel free to speak when you want to. Just for now, I would like to keep my family relationship a secret from the others. It's safer for them that way.
I understand. What should I, in the meantime, how should I address you, my lord? No?
Renji?
Yeah, I would just be like, you don't need to call me my lord. I'm one of your friends. As long as we're traveling together, you can call me the same thing everybody else does. I'm
Fox
Renji.
boy.
I would just say my name's Renji, and I would hold my hand out to shake his.
He will
Just don't
stand up and hold out his hand as well.
just don't call me Fox Boy.
I just shake his
Thank
hand.
you. He'll point at himself. My name Katil.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Cartel. And we'll have many things to teach you as time goes on. For
Including
one,
using boom boom stick?
Boomstick, yes.
I think that's something you'll have to talk to Nord about, but I can teach you other things that would be useful. Mainly the language that everybody around you is speaking.
I'd very much like that.
Well, we would very much like to have you as part of our group.
Thank you.
Now we better get back before Nord thinks I'm trying to steal you.
He will follow you out back.
And I said that last bit in common.
He will kind of scratch his scaly head. What that mean?
A personal joke.
He'll shrug and continue walking.
So if Nord's not done with his if Nord's done with his flirting, he would see Renji and the Cobalt come back from the woods.
I don't know, man. He rolled a nat 20. He's in deep over there.
Well, not yet.
Oh my God! Someone come get their daughter. I'm gonna have a serious conversation with your father when I drive through Florida.
Oh God, please no. Sorry you didn't.
Just show him the YouTube video. You've got proof.
Oh God.
No.
Guys, I've been grounded for 3 weeks.
Sir, I'm here to talk to you about your daughter. Can you listen to these clips from her YouTube campaigns?
Oh God, no! If he knew I was on the internet, I'd be dead.
I. Anyway. Ren.
Is there any chance I could talk to Big Al?
Are you going to call the Ratkin by his name or no?
I have.
You could just say the rat
He has
person too.
he has attempted.
No, I'm not gonna
he-
call him Rat Person.
He has attempted to multiple times.
Almeric. Almeric. Almeric.
Almarek.
Almeric. I'm gonna get it.
Almerac.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Family Guy where they're arguing about the
Yeah.
pronunciation of Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Eat
Will-
things.
Where the hell are you getting the extra H? Cool Whip.
Will Wheaton.
Oh God. Can I talk to Rat Guy?
You can talk to Almarek.
Almeric. Okay. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna just walk up to him and just kind of look down at him and be like, "It's weird. You're short." No, wait, that's the cool one that's shorter than me. Fuck, ignore that.
Pot meat
I'm gonna-
kettle.
Listen.
I love this
I-
sassy rat.
That's okay. It's just weird. I'm used to being short and everyone else being tall. Now I'm short and you're short.
I have been short for my entire life.
Same. That's weird. It's almost like you grow to a certain height and you stop.
He is technically a rat.
Rats can be tall.
Indeed, they can.
But you're not.
There are some rats that can grow to very large sizes indeed.
I mean, technically, I'm short for an orc.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the runt.
You're very big. Oh, I think I did know that. It's weird to think about though, like as a concept. Something bigger than you. Anyways, I
Actually slightly taller than most of my kind. You can't really tell because I'm hunched over so much.
that makes sense. Posture's weird. I have a bad posture too. So you're like blind, right?
Indeed.
But like you're not at the same time.
I can see you, can I not?
I'm gonna wave at him.
He waves back.
That's so cool. But like you said you like saw like our spirits and things.
Indeed.
Yeah. Can you only see like alive spirits? Or if there's like a dead spirit, can you see that too?
I can see both.
Cool.
Also magic.
Oh.
However, if there are ways to conceal yourself from my sight. In which case, I would have to rely upon my hearing and sense of smell.
How could you hide from you? Not that like I want to, but like theoretically.
If you had any sort of anti-scrying equipment, then that might work.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on what it prevents you from scrying.
If I like shoved myself in a lead box, could you see me?
I could,
Really?
because I
Okay.
can see through magic. I can see your aura,
Ah,
your soul,
okay.
your
What
magic.
color is my aura? Bring this back.
Your aura
But
is
by the way, did you mean to ask me that, Nord?
Ask you what?
The thing that you sent.
Yeah, that was a while. That was.
I just now noticed it.
Don't worry about it now.
I would have been fine with it.
your aura is blue.
Oh, I didn't think there'd be an answer.
However, I can also see minds, and that has nothing to do with magic.
You can see minds.
I can read minds
Oh, read minds.
and see them.
Okay.
This is psychic. It has nothing to do with magic.
Out of character,
Okay.
when Bryn said if I hid myself in a lead box, and he said I'd still see you, the first thing that popped in my head was Jackie Chan Adventure's uncle. Magic must defeat magic.
Which I got the reference.
Gumo guaiti fighty zao. Gumo guaiti
No,
fighty
Oh
zao.
it's
god.
Yumo Gwegwe Fai Ni Sao, which is an actual fucking is an actual thing.
Yeah, it's be gone, great evil or something.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Bryn. Continue.
It's fine. So that's why you were able to take that guy's thoughts, because you can see his mind.
Indeed, that is part of it.
It's like, okay, I was mostly asking the aura thing as a joke, because I've read about it before. Does that like mean things? Like the color of your aura? Or is it just like there?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Most people have one color of aura. And if something is affecting them, then their aura parts of it will change.
Oh.
For instance, the vampire over there has a colorless aura.
What?
However,
Okay.
it is also muted. It
I'm
is
will
difficult to sense.
I'm willing to
Is it,
bet Thunk has two.
is it because she's a vampire, or is it like something else?
Normally, vampires' auras are either black or red.
Or is this
Black means they have forsaken their humanity entirely. Red means that they still retain their emotions. Hers is obviously, her color is obviously hidden from me by some sort of artifact she wears upon her.
Oh, that makes sense. Why? Oh, does she have? Maybe she is black and she just doesn't want people to know.
I know that the vampires often they have artifacts that they give out among themselves that grants them some benefits. For instance, I smell nothing from them. Normally, vampires smell of blood.
Oh, my friend can do that shit too. He hasn't been able to smell anything from them.
That is because of an artifact they carry.
Okay, I just thought they were dead. Okay.
Even
I guess
dead
dead people have
things
smell.
still have smell.
That is true. That's wild. Okay. Is anyone else weird or just Vampire Girl?
The orc over there.
I knew
Actually, the orc is sitting right next to you.
Yes, right here.
it. The orc over here.
Your eyes are getting a little old there, man.
He has both. He has two auras, actually.
Oh.
One of them is golden. But not pure golden. It's sort of a dull gold. This is Thunk. There is another greater aura that rests upon that gold. That is the color of blood.
For the blood god.
Yes.
That's cool. So he's like part of you, but also not because he's like guiding you because he's your god, but also you worship him, so you're like taking part of him on your journey. He's kind of you. I get it.
How many times do I have to explain this, tiny dwarf friend? I am the blood god's tool. Whatever he wishes,
Yes,
I do.
that's what I meant. I just couldn't. I didn't really remember. But that.
Did you have any other questions, young one?
Yeah, there was a reason I came over here, but then I got excited about the aura shit, and so I kind of forgot. But I had something important. Well, it wasn't really that important. But I kind of.
Probably had to do something with his magic.
Oh yeah. So you said you could see dead spirits.
Yes.
Can you see like I don't know if you remember the fight, but could you see some like during the fight?
Indeed.
Because they like
But
are they like huh?
they were muted. Because I was in an anti-magic cage, I
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
access my magic,
I forgot.
therefore making my ability to see spirits unreliable.
Oh.
What about that thing? And Thunk's gonna point to Devanon's belt buckle.
Oh yeah. I bring out my skull.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, he's my friend. He doesn't really have a name.
What do you want to see?
Wait,
I don't know. What do you want to see, Skull Buddy?
Yeah, I would like to know what I look like.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
a skull?
I think he's asking to know what he looks like spiritually.
Or alive.
He reaches his hand out and touches the top of the skull's forehead. Intriguing.
The skull just starts screaming.
No.
The skull does not scream, but it's
Okay.
kind of irritated. Eh, what? Eh? Eh, stop it! That tickles. It hurts.
It's okay. It's okay. He's just doing things. It's gonna be fine. He only killed one guy with it.
He removes his hand.
He only killed one guy with it. Fucking hell, Bryn! You come up with the funniest shit when it's this late.
I'd like to note he didn't actually kill the fat guy
I
with it.
know.
He just put him
Basically
in a
did.
deeper coma.
He basically killed him.
Vegified them.
The
What'd
irony
you
of
see?
that is we left him in that house with a bunch of very angry civilians.
Actually,
Thunk
no.
killed
No,
him.
no, we left his headless corpse in that house. Thunk took the head off of him.
As
Oh, so
retribution.
Thunk killed him.
Thunk did it out of retribution for the blood going to that vampire.
What did you see?
A tan man, standing about 6'6". Very
You're
tall,
fucking tall.
very tall boy.
Is he ugly?
I bet he's beautiful.
I would say objectively he would be attractive to the common woman.
Ah,
He had green hair for some reason.
oh, you a leaf boy.
That was very odd. He also wore a rather fine, exquisite armor.
Did you fight? I knew you fought people, but like you really fought people.
And on this armor was a symbol. A symbol of a griffin.
Do we know what that symbol means?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. Is he?
He does not have his memories of who he was.
No, I meant does fuck
Is there
Almeric.
any way we or any chance of any of us knowing?
I mean, we're all around the corners of the world. Any of us could know where what the griffin symbol means.
There
It's
is
from a long time ago.
actually only one person.
That's why I was just asking, like, which one of us would have the opportunity to do the history check.
Oh no, there's actually two people that might know. One of them is Liam, he might know.
Ah,
And the other is Nord.
Nord.
Just out of game,
Nord.
though.
Tell my
Yeah.
skull friend things.
Out of game, one of those two might know something.
Okay, I'll ask him after he's done monologuing.
The griffin had a crown upon its head.
Okay.
This crest was also on a shield.
Ooh.
He had a sword that shone brightly.
So wild. Did he have a name?
I could not determine that.
Ah. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
His mind is fractured by many years.
Any way we could.
As a skull.
Quickly, we need to find someone with the legend lore.
I just want to know if we could fix it somehow.
There are ways.
Okay.
Since you claimed him as your focus, constant contact with you may slowly bring up memories to you.
Oh. That's cool.
Also, if you manage to find someone with legend lore, not GM Nod, for instance, then you could perhaps determine some information about him. And the
Okay.
more that you find out, the more he learns about himself, the faster his memories might come back.
Okay.
There is one other option, but I would not recommend it.
But like theoretically, what would it be?
A necromancer could perhaps determine.
I was just about to say maybe a true resurrection, like just bring him back to life.
So yeah, necromancy.
You actually would not be able to bring him back to life.
Limitations on that spell.
True resurrection.
If you use the wish spell to do it, it doesn't have the limitations.
Okay, so like in
But
20 levels.
None of you have the wish spell, and no one you know has a wish spell.
Bards get the wish spell at higher
20
level.
levels. I want to do this now.
No, not 20. I think they get to at 18.
Okay, but the thing still stands. That's a while.
That is still a while.
The level of spells is easily remembered as half your player level minus 1.
So 17? To
18.
So
yeah, 18 for 9th level.
okay,
So, I will say, out of character, that you guys are one
Actually,
fight or something away from leveling up.
actually it'd
Ooh.
be 20. Because
augers.
20 halved is 10 minus 1 is 9. 9th level.
Oh, so I was kind of right. But that's cool. Fuck yeah, level up. Eventually. Soon, kind of.
Soon, yes. I don't know how
Um,
much longer we'll be able to get past, but
I'm about to call it because I'm passing out. Sorry.
can I ask one more question? Oh,
yes, you can.
I don't want to take up too much time. I'm sorry, but
No, I was thinking of it right. You get your first level 9th level spell slot at 17th.
that's dope.
I just look it up on the dot wiki or wiki dot.
Okay.
Poggers.
Poggers.
Anyway,
So just one last thing. So you kind of saw the spirits during the fight. Do you? I'm not. I can't talk to them right now because I'm kind of like tired and shit. But do you? Are they still here, or do they like go away when I'm not talking to them?
they surround you.
Oh, I start to spin. Hi.
They are not quite aware.
Oh,
They are there.
okay. That's cool.
Funk's just sitting there getting confirmations that our dwarf has, dead people around her all the time.
I
Yeah,
mean, it
I got
makes
ghosts.
sense with things that can't be seen or heard by normal people tend to flock to people that can see and hear them.
I guess, but I don't know. I thought they would just kind of get bored of me and then like leave when I didn't need to talk to them. But it's cool that they're still here.
Perhaps one day I can teach you to see them.
That would be so cool.
It will be some time, though.
That's okay.
Get
I
some,
learn quick.
get some sleep. We have
Okay.
a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta fight. We gotta kill things.
Indeed.
Okay.
Thunk
Good night, Thunk. Good night, Big Al.
Thunk's actually gonna take his armor off instead of sleeping in it for once.
Oh shit.
And anybody who's looking, uh,
Watching him strip.
DM, would it be a perception check to check out some scars on his back?
It would.
I want to look. Not in a creepy way. I'm just you've never fucking done this before. What the hell? Pog!
Darn.
He's got whip scars on his back.
Oh, that's scary.
I knew you were a kinky bastard.
Fucking hell.
Come on.
Why is whips the motif of this session?
They don't know about our earlier conversation.
Well, they can infer.
Anyway,
I want to ask him about
I,
it, but
I
I am also really tired, so
I would love for this session to go longer since we missed like the last two ones, but I am passing out on you guys.
It's all good. But
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can make it short and Thunk is usually short and simple if Debanon would like to ask Thunk where those came from.
If we still have time.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah.
Gurren, I'll just say go as long as you can. And
You guys can continue. I can just watch the VOD later.
yeah,
Well, we can pack it up after this, like bed down for the night, and then we can continue on and fresh day the next session.
that could work.
I just wanted to throw a little character story back, or wanted to throw people a backstory bone on Thunk.
Mm-hmm.
Since other characters were dropping backstory stuff, he thought he needed to.
Not only that, it felt appropriate with the fact that somebody
Sorry, my
his
focus.
god feels like is the equivalent of an equal in terms of servant. Thunk actually feels like he doesn't have to be the battering ram ready at any moment.
I
Oh,
think
that's
this means so far the only person that has not given character background stuff is Nord.
And we'll get to it when we get to the
He's just
desert.
thirsty.
No, well,
In two ways.
Nord and Wolfie, but that's just because Wolfie's not here.
No, we know so much about Wolfie. We know everything.
No,
She
trust
is
me,
so
you'll
cool.
never get that character development story out of her. I can't even do it.
Okay.
We're lucky if we can even get her into the voice chat.
I'm trying.
It's okay. It's okay. We love her.
It's fine.
All right. Well,
I'll be
last
down tomorrow. I'll visit her. She'll come out of her shell. Damn it.
Oh god.
anyway,
Good night,
last
Gurren.
scene before we cancel out this session.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Take it
Um,
away.
Well, he would see her back, and he would just look at his skull and be like, "Oh, God, I really want to ask him, but I feel like that's not the question I'm supposed to ask."
Thunk's gonna see you looking.
Yeah, it's not subtle about it.
Something the matter, tiny dwarf friend?
No, everything's fine. Yeah, it's you. Everything's good. You were whipped.
Yes. Why?
I don't know why. You would know why.
Well, I know why, but why are
Oh, you asked.
Why are
Ah.
you worried about it?
That's. I mean, that's like bad.
The way I was raised, not bad.
I don't think that's how that works.
Uh, tiny dwarf friend has to understand. Thunk was raised by cult.
I know, but
Every
like,
wrong thing I did, this was the result. And as you can see, as he turns around in full display by a campfire light, there was a lot of mistakes at first.
do they still hurt, or are they like healed now?
They're all healed. This happened when Thunk was not a child, but not a full-grown orc.
You're not really making like a better case for yourself there.
What do you mean?
I don't. I don't know. That's not. That's not. I not good at this. I'm. I feel. I'm sorry that you had to do that. That happened, because that's not fun.
Thunk, not sorry. It made Thunk into who he is today, the tool and champion of the Blood God. And I couldn't be happier for my past.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
Just think about it. If it wasn't for these scars, I wouldn't be guarding you.
I think you'd be just as good of a warrior if you didn't have to go through pain.
Naivety.
Naivety from me or her?
No,
Her.
from her.
Oh,
Scars very much can make up what a warrior becomes. He will then, in actually one action, undo the top of his robes and let them flop down, and you'll see all across his chest and back is actually completely hairless when there's supposed to be hair there, and there are many, many scars up and down.
Ah,
I have gained these in many battles in my youth. Hundreds, perhaps even thousands.
Well, Devin, shit. Well, Tiny Dwarf Friend knows I have scars. It's just they've never really seen these ones.
Indeed.
yeah. I don't know. It feels different. Like you were like fighting and protecting things,
Remember,
and you did that too, Thunk. And like you did good and you helped things. Those aren't. That wasn't helpful. That was just
remember,
mean.
remember, in the battle where you lost your eye, Thunk got a nasty scar across his chest.
I do remember, and that's what I'm talking about. That you helped and you did good and you like helped people. But like that didn't help anyone.
It wasn't meant to help. But through his own strength, he turned it into something that helped him.
Shouldn't have happened at all.
That it should not have. He does back up his robes. The night is getting late.
Hmm. Yeah, we should bed down for the night. If we're going into Marin tomorrow.
You find it odd that he knows exactly what time of day it is, even though you're not
Oh
supposed
shit,
to.
you're right. I
At
totally
this
forgot about
point,
that.
Thunk's not. Thunk is not fucking surprised.
I am.
Yeah,
What the
that
fuck?
that was more for Deb's benefit.
Yeah.
Winds
what-
my fucking watch. Yep. Terrible. Terrible.
Just pulls 2, 3, 4 pocket watches out of his fucking coat at a time. He's giving one to the kobold.
The
Yep.
fifth thing that Big Al can see, watches.
He can't actually see the watches.
I know.
Just hears this tick, 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 tick,
He's
tick
just counting 'em?
constantly in his hearing.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to sleep. I don't have a curfew. I'm a soldier. I'm
Uh-huh.
big. I'm an adult.
Good. That means you could take full watch tonight, right?
No, that's boring.
Bruh.
I
Okay.
believe we won't need to. If my suspicions are correct, the rat man doesn't need to sleep.
You not need to sleep?
So, Bren, you need to make a constitution check as the rat waves his hand over
What the fuck?
in front of your face.
He's casting sleep.
I figured, but that really scared me for a second.
Oh, a variant.
Yeah, nope, I'm out. See ya.
Yeah, so he waves his hand in front of your face and you just collapse.
You're
Already
not.
sleeping.
You're not hitting the floor. Thunk's gonna catch you.
Oh,
You can
that's gay.
You can put her to sleep.
Mm.
He doesn't know. He also he doesn't know. Sorry, he put him to sleep.
Mm.
I
Thunk
shall
will.
keep watch.
All right. See you in the morning, tiny rat friend.
You'll see him raise his cane slightly off the ground and stab it into the ground, and he'll use that as a sort of platform to jump into a tree.
Holy shit.
You know, for an old man Nord, he's pretty fucking acrobatic.
I gonna have to keep an eye on that one.
Don't worry, I've got my eyes on him. If anything happens, the blood god will probably let me know before I even sense it. Anyway,
Either way, friend.
I mean, we need to get some sleep. We've got probably one hell of a battle tomorrow.
Vampires are not ones I care to fight.
Oh, speaking of vampires, before we bed down, what is going on between you and the fanged one over
You're just going to see him smile. Nothing yet.
there? God, mating rituals of humans are fucking weird.
They're better than that of the orc. Don't you usually have to fight your mate?
Well, yes, but Thunk cares not for mates. Only the will of the blood god will drive Thunk. As he's trying to find the fucking words to explain that he is asexual as fuck.
You hear a facepalm inside your head thunk and a deep sigh.
Thunk's gonna look straight up like he's fucking talking to the moon. What? I don't know how to fucking explain it.
And Nord will look at you as you're looking at the moon. Do you speak to the moon goddess as well?
No, Thunk speaks to the blood god inside Thunk's head. I'm sure Moon Lady is nice though.
God damn it.
She is a kind goddess. She grants us gifts.
Well, hopefully sometime she'll grant you with the gift of water, friend.
We
That
may
felt like a
pray.
roast.
You pray your way, I'll pray mine. And he is going to go and basically tuck Debanon into bed.
Rip.
And then proceed to find basically his club, grab it, and lay next to his armor on a basically his back up against a tree trunk and just pass out like that.
Mm-hmm. You do so.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to think of the implications of tucking to bed when we're in like sleeping bags. Like, how is this gonna work?
I could
You sleep in
football
a
throw you.
sleeping bag?
I
have a
prefer you
hammock.
did not. I prefer you did not.
Yeah, Nord has a fucking hammock.
True. I forgot. I have my fucking hut. I never cast it because we're always just like, nah. We all like to sleep in the wilderness, I guess.
You know, a tiny hut would be fucking amazing because then we have security.
Ah, no! I wish someone hadn't put me
I-
to fucking sleep before I could cast it.
The sad part is the tiny hut would only protect us. And it also prevents us from being able to know if something else occurs in the camp.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. Pro tip, sleep with your soldiers.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, if
I'm not gonna make
all
that
of our
joke.
soldiers die, then we can use it. But until then,
I mean, you're already trying to.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yeah. So, Nord,
good night.
you're the last one, buddy. You gotta tuck your silver kobold son into bed
Oh my god.
before attempting to go into the vampiress's tent.
Yeah, we're not gonna attempt that yet.
Many charisma fails later.
she's not that easy. Okay, just
It's a joke.
She ends up falling for Nord because of all of the charisma fails. She sees him as that cute, charming guy friend.
Oh no. Can't wait for Nord to get fucking friend zoned by a vampire.
Oh, if he fails the charisma checks really badly, man, you're so cute and funny. I hope our kids get married someday.
Oh my
that's-
god.
Ouch.
That's damn.
Damn. You know, he's just like my favorite person. I mean, he's like a brother to me. It's the best.
Ow.
Oh, we're sitting here talking shit. I guarantee you the next charisma check's gonna be another fucking nat 20.
It better be. It better be. The only nat 20s you get are
Charisma
with this
checks.
or with that bullet.
Well, that ends
Listen.
our session here today.
Nord's just good with bullets. Just use one on her.
Oh god damn
I
it.
thought that would work. I
And
thought that was a bit of a
that-
stretch.
On that note,
I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Yep, that is a good spot to fucking end the recording. Good shit, guys.
I
See you guys next time.
Yep.
yeah.